the New Richmond Tigers.
Well, good evening and welcome to windswept New Richmond, Wisconsin, home of the Tigers and site of the Big Rivers Conference opener for your Chippewa Falls Cardinals. They are 1-1 on the season, facing the unbeaten defending conference champions. Calls for the ball on 2. Give to Whittick, straight ahead. He's hit in the backfield and driven down for a loss.
That's an excellent play. That might make him think twice about going for it here on 4th down.
Brigham Garrett's in there. Owen Hediger. Alan, did you see anybody else?
Yeah, definitely Carson Parker from
Ryan
the D
Center.
tackle position leading the charge.
1st and goal from the 7. Schiltz, left side, into the end zone, touchdown center. Shy high on the board.
That's exactly what the Cardinals need, a nice solid drive from their men up front. Running backs doing a great job.
Halfway through the second quarter, Chi-High trailing 14-7, a 3rd and 9. They'll go spread. High snap, Talon Schiltz going to keep it himself. Schiltz with a burst across the 35 to the 40, dives forward for a big Chi-High first down. Talon Schiltz showing the burst.
That last move did it for him, too. Give him about 10 yards, just what he needed as they sit on almost the 41-yard line.
Playing very well for Coach Larson. The crisscross and loose and look out. 40, 35, 30 down the sideline. Foot race to the end zone. Touchdown, Chippewa Falls.
Is that Jalen Smith adding to his all-purpose yardage?
1st and 10 from the 28. Weiler back to pass. Rainbows deep down the right side. Got a man open. Oh, a diving catch.
What
to the
a
40-yard
catch.
line. Jalen Smith.
Wow.
The acrobat juggling hauls it in. What a pitch and catch from Weiler to Smith.
Put it on him. Jalen Smith was able to tip it back to himself. What a catch.
As the clock hits 000 is our final score. New Richmond 42, Chi-High 14.
A tough night for the Cards, and the Big Rivers Conference schedule doesn't let up as Chippewa Falls returns home to face the unbeaten Wildcats of River Falls. It's time for Chi-High football on WOGO Sports.
3 ways to listen: 103.1 FM, 680 AM, and WOGO.com.
Post 1 Tax Group, 800-242-3188.
WOGO, your sports station.
Chi-High football is on the air. WOGO's coverage of the Cardinals is brought to you by the YMCA of the Chippewa Valley, Royal Credit Union, Wynn Family Dentistry, Peterson Volker Funeral Chapel and Cremation Services, Nicolay Bank, Ashley Construction, Weir's Gala Plumbing and Heating, Stelter Incorporated, Kelm Law Firm, Wisconsin Surplus Online Auctions, Choice and Ford of Chippewa Falls, White City Glass, Kurth Heating and Cooling, Holly Bovey of Colwell Banker Brenizer Realtors, Mauer Sperry Insurance, Quality Propane, Metropolis Resort and Action City, Chippewa Valley Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, Northwestern Bank, and Check Law Firm. Now with the Culver's Kickoff Show, here's your WOGO sports team: Caleb Swenson, Dave Check, and Alan Dunham.
WOGO, your sports station.
All right, Dawson Halverson, thank you. Mark Halverson in for Caleb Swenson tonight. And thank you to our board op, Colin Nichols, back at our WOGO studio. Colin, if you could remove that audio from our headset, that'd be really appreciated. Mark Halverson with Dave Check here in the booth, and it is Veterans Night tonight. We've had a delay due to the weather. Obviously, you're anywhere near Chippewa Falls, you know about the monsoon-like rains, but they have subsided. And the slated start time is 7:45 tonight. And so, again, Colin back at our WOGO studios. Anything you can do to remove the Mark Levin show from our headsets would be appreciated. But, again, it is Chippewa Falls 1-2 overall, 1-1 in the conference against 3-0 River Falls, 2-0 in the conference. And Dave Check, River Falls, one of those 3 elite teams unbeaten in the BRC.
Yeah, and Halvo, just like Caleb said on the introduction, the Big Rivers Conference does not get any easier. Starting off with New Richmond and River Falls might be a bad pull, but the Big Rivers is just solid from top to bottom, and this is the kind of team that they're going to see week in and week out. It's supposed to be a beautiful night tonight, too, looking at the weather the whole time, looking forward to bringing the team out behind the motorcycles, and just didn't work out that way, and hopefully we stay relatively clear and can get through this game.
It is a Veterans Night tonight as well, and this has become an annual tradition here in Chippewa Falls. Chi-High football honors veterans, supporting our veterans, important to us, and we want to thank them for their service. Obviously, in partnership with the Hands Foundation, the Cardinals collecting the following new or gently used items to help our area homeless veterans: winter boots, large warm coats, sweatshirts, hoodies, wool socks, large long johns, undergarments, hats and gloves, personal hygiene items, two-man tents, and sleeping bags. The donations can be dropped off during the entire month of September, so you're not limited to tonight. Thank you so much to Jacobson's Hardware locations for doing that. Multiple locations works out wonderfully. Also, drop-off bins at the entrance tonight, and again, at various varsity, JV, and freshman home games as they continue throughout the season. And that's a wonderful cause, and we know about the Miracle Minute coming up as well between the first and second quarter.
Yeah, just a great tradition that Coach Rakovich started here to honor our veterans. And I got to give a shout-out to my father, 89-year-old John Check, who is a lieutenant colonel in the Army, always comes out to this event. He was here today. I don't know if he could stick around for this full hour delay, but an exciting event to honor our veterans, and anytime we can do that, it's just an honor to be an American and be able to do that.
Alan Dunham within the sidelines tonight as well. Alan, are you with us?
His kids are really into hockey.
He will be. He will be. All right. So anyhow, conversing, they've got the camo uniforms on tonight, Dave. Maybe something a little bit special, a little inspiration, because the work cut out for them against a very well-balanced River Falls team. As I was assessing the stats, wow, they can run it, they can throw it.
Yeah, they are sharp uniforms out there. I'd like to see the Cardinals wear that more often. They got the camo out, but obviously tonight for the Veterans game. River Falls is a very balanced team. I don't think it matters if we force them to run just because it's wet out there. Cardinals probably looking to make hay in the running game today, so the water's not going to bother them at all. But, look for a game where both teams are probably going to be a lot more ground-centered even than normal.
We'll size up both of these teams. A 3.5-minute break. And when we come back, we'll continue to look at where these teams have been and what we're in store for tonight. It's Chi-High and River Falls, the Battle of the Falls, as they said here in the booth. Chris Perry, giving props on that on WOGO Sports and the live video stream on the WOGO Sports YouTube channel and on Facebook.
Looking for a little more comfort in your life? Call the experts at Kurth Heating and Cooling, your local employee-owned factory-authorized carrier dealer. Kurth technicians are the authorities at getting peak performance from your heating and cooling system. You could even find yourself saving money on your energy bill. They work on most brands of equipment, so call Kurth first. They have ways of making you very comfortable. Turn to the experts. Kurth Heating and Cooling.
Building a custom home can be daunting, but it doesn't have to be. At Ashley Construction, we make the process seamless and enjoyable. With 3D drafting, thoughtful design, accurate estimates, and expert guidance from start to finish, we take the stress out of building your dream home. Our innovative processes and the latest technology ensure a fun and rewarding experience. Our talented team of experts is dedicated to creating your high-quality custom home. Enjoy the full design build experience right here in the Chippewa Valley. Contact Ashley Construction today to get started.
Grow your savings with Royal Credit Union's great certificate rates. Choose a 4.10% APY 12-month certificate or a 3.75% APY 9-month certificate. Royal certificates have no minimum opening balance for fast and easy opening. Open a certificate at any Royal office or online at rcu.org/certificate saver. APY equals annual percentage yield. Early withdrawal penalties could reduce earnings and principal. APY accurate as of 7/28/25. Insured by NCUA.
Discover a fun and healthy lifestyle for your entire family at the YMCA of the Chippewa Valley. Benefit from a wide range of fitness opportunities, programs, and events without contracts or joiner fees. Take the first step towards a healthier you. Visit ymca-cv.org today or stop in for a tour at any of our 5 convenient locations. The YMCA of the Chippewa Valley and Chippewa Falls, Eau Claire, and Menominee. See you at the Y.
Great players may get headlines, but it takes teamwork to win championships. And when it comes to your family's dental health, Dr. Daniel Wynn and Dr. Annie McLaughlin have created a championship team at Wynn Family Dentistry.
Wynn Family Dentistry is proud to be a part of our Chippewa Falls community and wishes all our Chi-High and McDonald student athletes a safe and successful season.
Go Cards and go Max from Dr. Daniel Wynn and Dr. Annie McLaughlin at Wynn Family Dentistry in Chippewa Falls.
It's a bird!
bird.
It's a plane.
It's a plumber.
Not all heroes wear capes. In fact, some of them show up in a work shirt from Wildcats Plumbing and Heating. Because when you have an older home, maybe with tight crawl spaces or hard-to-reach pipes, plumbing problems can be a huge source of stress. And you need a company that's unafraid to get their hands dirty and get the job done. So call Wildcats Plumbing and Heating. Free estimates. Call 839-0707 or go to wildcats.com.
We serve again with Carla Company.
Only the best. That's what you get from Stelter Incorporated and the concrete they provide. For 3 generations, Stelter Incorporated has been helping turn people's dreams into reality with the highest quality ready-mix concrete tested every day. Stelter mines and processes the aggregates themselves, and their fleet of dump trucks and drivers are here to serve you. Expect the best. That's what you'll get from Stelter. Stelter Incorporated, online at stelterincorporated.com.
Mark Halverson, Dave Check back in the booth here at Dorais Field on Veterans Night. Free admission for all veterans and receiving whatever you can financially or donations tonight, throughout the month, throughout the season for the Hands Foundation. Of course, the college roommate of Chi Hall of Fame head coach Chuck Rakovich. But as we continue to size up where these teams have been coming into this contest tonight, first of all, visiting River Falls, they on August 21st began the season 45-0. They defeated Wisconsin Rapids at home, and then they went to D.C. Everest and took down the Evergreens 54-21, and they're coming off a 48-20 rout of Superior. So one thing River Falls doesn't know, they may know how to run or pass, but they don't know what a close game is.
Yeah, that's not exactly a huge advantage for us, but hopefully we can give them that first close game. And it's just like the New Richmond game. If the Cardinals were in that game into the fourth quarter, then anything can happen. But you just, when you're the team that's the underdog and you have turnovers and it gets out of control, then it just starts to snowball. So I can see this team staying close and being in the fourth quarter or going the other way, depending on if they hang on to the ball tonight.
Meanwhile, we're talking about Chippewa Falls, and again, they started the season losing 43-15 to Stevens Point, but that game was close for a while. It really was, and I think it can be a little deceptive. And then the Memorial game took care of business, 33-7, a home win. And then, of course, New Richmond last week. But again, Dave, that was 14-7 at the half, and they lose 42-14.
Yeah, it is. And the one statistic that really jumps out at you is the number of turnovers throughout. I don't think that Chi-Hi has a turnover that we got from the other teams. I think we're minus about 7 or 8 on the turnover margin this year, and it's really hurting us late in the game. As you can see, if they don't turn the ball over, they hang with the team, and then again, we've had a lot of turnovers late.
Let's try again to check in with Alan Dunham. Alan, are you there? All right, it's still a little early. He's ready. He's a gamer. He'll be ready at game time. I know that. So that's not built-in comedy or anything necessarily for the broadcast. Hey, if you have a need for anything glass, a new mirror, quality shower doors, a new windshield, call the glass leaders. Call White City Glass. We'll take another 3.5-minute break. When we come back, closer to kickoff, Chi-Hi and their opponent visiting River Falls on this Veterans Night. Things adjusted a little bit later, about 45 minutes later, so we're still about 17 minutes away from kickoff here tonight on WOGO Sports and the live video stream on the WOGO Sports YouTube channel and on Facebook.
Enjoy a little bit of everything you love at Sandbar and Grill.
Team and a strategic game plan to get you there. That's where Nicolay Bank comes in, the team with a winning record of helping individuals and business owners like you achieve financial success. Whether you're aiming to score your dream home or put up points for your business, we're here to
We're
help
your
you
neighborhood
win.
sports
Get
bar.
started at
We're your Lake with Soda
NicolayBank.com.
destination.
Real people,
Stop
real
by
conversations.
Sandbar and Grill
Nicolay Bank,
today.
Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
My name is Carrie
Royal
Cowell,
Credit
and I'm a
Union is
proud
your
1993
trusted advisor for
graduate of
every
Chippewa
age
Falls
and
High
stage
School
of life.
and the owner of
Start
Paul
your
Law
financial
Firm in
foundation
downtown Chippewa
with a
Falls.
checking and
Our firm
savings account.
specializes
Grow
in
your
family
funds
law,
with certificates and a
divorce,
money
custody,
market, and stay
placement issues,
secure
adoption,
in retirement.
as well as
Royal
becoming
has
a
accounts for
consummate
every step of your financial
With over
journey,
2
so you can
decades of
start here,
experience,
grow
Paul Law
here,
Firm has
stay
the
here,
playbook you
providing
need for
trusted
success in
financial
the courtroom.
solutions
Call
for
or
every
text
age and stage of life since 1964. See how Royal can help you on your financial journey at rcu.org/allroyal. Insured by NCUA.
Winning. A rush of exhilaration. Winning. The triumph of victory. Winning. Bringing home what you've always wanted. Hey, bidder, 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 bidder. Don't delay. Bid today at Wisconsin Surplus Online Auction. We sell anything and everything from vehicle Wisconsin surplus. Be a winner.
On the court, the field, and the ice, leaders stand out. They innovate, inspire, and win at the highest level. And at Chippewa Valley Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, they are the unquestioned leaders in orthopedic, brain, and spine care. Whether it's surgery to get your athlete back in the game or managing chronic pain so you can enjoy life again, call Chippewa Valley Orthopedics and Sports Medicine in Altoona and Chippewa Falls, with a new and improved clinic and surgery center now open in Rice Lake. Book your appointment at cvosm.com.
Competition drives us to be our best. That's why sports are such a valuable experience for all of our young athletes. At Toyson Ford, we know the importance of good competition. It's easier than ever to shop for a new car or truck, and that's pushed all of us at Toyson Ford to be better at what we do in creating a great experience for our customers. It's the reason that we have the slogan, "You'll find a friend." So before you head to the next high school game, stop into our all-new dealership in Chippewa Falls and see why you'll find a friend at Toyson Ford.
From businesses to homes, rental properties to ATVs, think Mauer Sperry Insurance in Chippewa Falls. Family run for 4 generations, Mauer Sperry Insurance is one of the oldest insurance agencies in the country, with coverage you can count on from a local team you trust. As an independent insurance agency, we find the companies that best fit your family's needs and budget. Based in Chippewa Falls, Mauer Sperry Insurance Agency, protecting people, empowering businesses. Learn more and get a quote at MauerINS.com.
To help simplify life, people are looking to their homes for more comfort and enjoyment. New home builders as well as remodelers are completing their bathroom projects in style with luxury shower doors from White City Glass. 3/8 or half-inch shower doors from White City Glass offer a quality that is evident, making shower time more relaxing any day of the week. Are you ready for luxury, style, and relaxation? Make the right choice for your shower doors. See White City Glass today.
Mark Halverson, Dave Check back at Dorais Field in Chippewa Falls. Again, introducing our cast of performers getting this broadcast to you on radio. Our radio producer, Colin Nichols. You saw him lighting it up for the Chi basketball team last year. Well, he's working with us, and we're thrilled to have him with us. Flying solo for the first time tonight, Colin, indoors. So, and also Sam Aberley under the fine umbrella, the video producer here manning things, and means the live video stream on the Wogo Sports YouTube channel and on Facebook. All right, so Dave Check, let's look at the numbers. You keep the stats, which I appreciate as a play-by-play who's used to doing that with calling the game, so it takes a burden off. But starting with visiting River Falls tonight, Joseph Tarasevich catches your eyes. A 6'1", 195-pound senior. You're going to hear number 21 a lot tonight. 47 rushes for 415 yards, 8.8 yards per carry, 10 touchdowns, a long of 51. Not only that, he's caught 4 balls for 58 yards, average of 14.5 per reception and a touchdown. He is a load. He is going to be challenging for the Cards to deal with.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. You know, the Cardinals are usually pretty stout up front on the running the ball, but we just got done with New Richmond, and you know, they've got another leader in the conference that really kind of took it to us last week. So we'll see. Traditionally, that's been a strength of our team, but we've been giving up a lot of points this year, so we'll see.
The backup behind him, this is a young guy, 6'1", 205. He's a sophomore, Trevor Bartlett. This guy, 25 carries for 205 yards. That's over 8 a carry. He has 2 touchdowns. His long is 71, so 20 yards longer than Tarasevich's long. But the quarterback, the guy who makes it all go, 6'4", 200-pound senior, Tino Massa, 36 out of 45, 80% through the air for 646 yards, averaging 18 per completion. These are not just dinks and dunks, 7 touchdowns and 1 interception.
Yeah, there's no doubt they can put it in the air and they can score, like you said, running or passing.
Mm-hmm.
Like to think that this rain's going to slow him down a little bit. It's obviously slowing Alan Dunham down. I'm not going to say anything more about Alan. He's the one putting up with this out there. So
right.
as long as he's willing to be out there in the rain and we're up in the booth, I'm fine.
There are a lot of perks for the media. You'll hear people covering the Packer game talking about getting fed at halftime. Are you kidding? Not paying the prices for everything else.
So you're saying we can get that going here?
Yeah, that's an idea. But then what strikes me, Dave, is the number of receivers. Mason Novak, 13 catches for 213 yards. Charlie Burke has caught 6 balls for 93, averaging close to 24 yards per reception on those 6. Riker O'Keefe, a 5'9", 150-pound junior, caught 6 balls. Todd Benedict, 5 catches. That's a lot of guys catching the ball, and I mentioned earlier Tarasevich has caught 4. That's a lot of different receivers on the high school level through 3 games.
Yeah, well, through 3 games, your quarterback's thrown for 646 yards and 7 touchdowns. That's a lot to go around, and especially in a high school game, you don't typically find yourself with a favorite receiver. You like to spread it around a little bit. Otherwise, defenses can really counter and really, pen one guy in. They can't do that here with this River Falls team.
Quickly on the Chi-High numbers tonight. Now, again, some uncertainty at quarterback, it seems. I mean, will it be Evan Weiler, the 5'11", 190-pound senior, or will it be Talon Schultz, the 5'7", 150-pound junior, who's been the starter, but apparently dealing with a bit of an ankle injury. So we'll wait and see exactly the status. I think it's kind of a game-time decision is what we've been hearing. Any inside knowledge you have on that?
No inside knowledge, but, you got Schultz is probably more of the running quarterback, Weiler more of the passing quarterback. If you were going to bring Weiler in, is this the game that you would do it all, wet
I
like
think it's
this?
injury related.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it is injury related, and so that is what the determination is going to be. He can either go or he can't go. If he's healthy, it's going to be Schultz.
The dynamic, exciting player at the top here for Chi-High, Jalen Smith, a 5'11", 180-pound senior, 33 rushes for 255 yards, averaging 7.7 per tote, 1 touchdown, a long of 56, and also 7 receptions for 89 yards, including an incredible catch in that New Richmond game in the second half.
Yeah, and I think he's second in the conference in all-purpose yardage. We just played the kid last week that was number 1 in all-purpose yardage. So, yeah, he's just an exciting kid to watch. Kickoff returns, punt returns, whatever. If you get the ball into his hands, a lot of good things happen.
Tyler Benke also 39 carries for 272 yards, averaging 7 per carry, 2 touchdowns. And, again, he's getting the job done here for the Cards this season. And Luke Zenner also 6'2", 210, 6 foot, 210-pound senior, 21 carries for 94 yards, averaging 4.5 per carry.
As a matter of fact, 2 of the Cardinal running backs are in the top 5 in the conference for yards per carry, both of them averaging 7 yards per carry. So, that's a pretty good clip, and that's what Coach Rajkovic is looking for out of his offense, is to be able to consistently move the ball. They got the big guys up front. It's probably not going to be a flashy offense that if we get in a 3rd and 15 or something like that, we might be a little bit behind the sticks. But as long as we're moving that ball at 7 yards a crack, good things are going to happen.
Absolutely. All right, we'll take another break. When we come back, we edge closer to getting the Toyson Ford keys to the game on a rainy evening. We had some lightning earlier, but every indication is it has passed. Of course, the lightning, if it would be a lightning that appears, it's immediately 30-minute delay for everything, so we'd like to be done with that here this evening from Chippewa Falls. 8 minutes on the pregame clock as the team's kind of a abbreviated warm-up tonight, and again, with the rain and the teams having been inside longer, we weren't able to bring you those pregame interviews with the coaches. It is Veterans Night tonight, so still, if you're in the area and you kind of delayed on coming out, come on out. Otherwise, enjoy the broadcast on FM 103.1, Wogo.com, and the live video stream on the Wogo Sports YouTube channel and on Facebook. We're back in 3.5 minutes. This is Chi-High Football.
Propane is energy efficient and affordable, and Quality Propane and Fuels has been the trusted propane supplier in northern Wisconsin since 1996. Propane keeps the lights on in your appliances and furnace running, even during power outages. Don't miss Customer Appreciation Day, September 18th from 3 to 6. Free food, prizes, and sign up on site for contracts for the heating season to make sure you're ready for the winter ahead. Customer Appreciation Day, Thursday, September 18th from 3 to 6 at Quality Propane in Chippewa Falls.
Whether it's home ice, home field, or home court, every team knows the advantage of playing at home. And when your real estate search needs that extra boost as well, call me. Hi, I'm Holly Bowlby from Culver Banker Bernizer Realtors. And for 25 years, I've been helping families find their homes right here in Chippewa Falls and the surrounding communities. Put my experience to work for you. Buying or selling, it pays to have that home team advantage.
Dear Cardinal families and alums, please help support your fellow Cardinals and community members by stopping by the Birdcage during school events or going on our online store at cfbirdcage.square.site.
School's back
that concession, but that doesn't mean the fun has to stop. Have a spooktacular fall at Metropolis Resort.
At Smiles in Motion, our board-certified pediatric dentists and team make it fun to go to the dentist. We address dental care and education in a professional and gentle manner to ease our young patients. Smiles in Motion, where lasting smiles begin.
Whether it's in education, business, or athletics, being part of a team is something truly special. This is Jamie Liebrandt, Market President at Northwestern Bank, and every day our team is here for you, for your family, your business, and your community. At Northwestern Bank, you'll find all the technology and services of big banks, but in a personal setting that shows that people are what we value most. Northwestern Bank, building stronger communities where people matter. Member FDIC.
Hi, I'm Justin Check, lifetime member of the Check Law Office team. As a former Chi-High and college quarterback and now a Division II quarterbacks coach, I know the importance of having a solid team on your side. Athletics has also taught me the importance of leadership, community, and dedication. These are the same skills that my dad brought to the Chippewa Valley and built his firm around 25 years ago. Communication, dedication, experience, trust. The same characteristics you want in a team, you need in your attorney. The Check Law Firm motto has always been teamwork. Don't hesitate to join our team.
Citizens of Chippewa, the gauntlet has been thrown. River Country Co-op has Chi-High and McDonald's spirit gas pumps located on West River Street in Chippewa Falls. A percentage of every pump goes toward Chi-High or McDonald athletic programs. Download the River Country Co-op app and save every day with rewards. Refuel after the game and get 2 for $13 Ovenworks pizza. Don't forget 5-cent Tuesdays or 3 cents every day at the pump. Blue or red, pick your pump. RiverCountryCoop.com.
What are customers saying about Post Glass and Mirror?
Amazing job on my screens and very friendly.
I absolutely love my new Lindsay vinyl windows.
Prices are the best in town, along with fast customer service.
Got 2 heavy glass shower doors from Post Glass and Mirror. High quality, excellent service.
When I picked up my car after they replaced my windshield, it was cleaner than when I brought it in.
For commercial or residential glass and recalibration of the advanced driver safety system after windshield replacement for any make and model, call Post Glass and Mirror in Chippewa Falls. PostGlassandMirror.com.
Edging ever closer to kickoff now. The clock less than 4 minutes, counting down. Things have been adjusted. And Dave, let's go ahead and get the Toyson Ford keys to the game. You'll find a friend at Toyson Ford in Chippewa Falls. How about it?
All right, so the Cardinals, just like last week, are going to have to control the line of scrimmage and hang on to the football. If they can do that, they can stick with this team until the fourth quarter. River Falls is going to be flashy. They're going to get their big plays. They're going to score. Cardinals have to control that line of scrimmage, slow the game down, and score on their possessions.
There you go, your Toyson Ford keys to the game. You'll find a friend at Toyson Ford in Chippewa Falls. I've heard you talk about good size offensive line for the Cards this year.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. This is a big group of kids to run behind, one of the better offensive lines that we have ever seen. A lot of talent on this line. And if they can control that line of scrimmage and move the ball 7 yards a carry or even 4 or 5 yards a carry, they can stay in any game.
All right, we're going to take one last time out before we get things rolling. Visiting River Falls here on Veterans Night, it's Chi-High football on FM 103.1 AM 680, Wogo.com, and the live video stream on the Wogo Sports YouTube channel and on Facebook.
Choosing the right banking partner for your business is an important decision. Royal Credit Union supports your business needs now and into the future with flexible checking account options and digital tools to help streamline your business operations. Royal also helps take your business further with treasury management services, including ACH, sweeps, and positive pay. Choose Royal Credit Union for business checking. Get started at rcu.org/Royal Choice. Insured by NCUA.
Building a custom home can be daunting, but it doesn't have to be. At Ashley Construction, we make the process seamless and enjoyable. With 3D drafting, thoughtful design, accurate estimates, and expert guidance from start to finish, we take the stress out of building your dream home. Our innovative processes and the latest technology ensure a fun and rewarding experience. Our talented team of experts is dedicated to creating your high-quality custom home. Enjoy the full design build experience right here in the Chippewa Valley. Contact Ashley Construction today to get started.
The YMCA of the Chippewa Valley, now with 5 membership branches in Chippewa Falls, Eau Claire, and Menominee, a tennis center, a sports center, 2 early learning communities, and Camp Manitou. Join our community and discover your why. The YMCA of the Chippewa Valley. Visit ymca-cv.org or stop in for a tour at any of our convenient locations today. That's ymca-cv.org. See you at the Y.
Great players may get headlines, but it takes teamwork to win championships. And when it comes to your family's dental health, Dr. Daniel Wynn and Dr. Annie McLaughlin have created a championship team at Wynn Family Dentistry.
Wynn Family Dentistry is proud to be a part of our Chippewa Falls community and wishes all our Chi High and McDonald student athletes a safe and successful season.
Go Cards and Go Max from Dr. Daniel Wynn and Dr. Annie McLaughlin at Wynn Family Dentistry in Chippewa Falls.
It's a bird.
It's a plane.
It's a plumber.
Not all heroes wear capes. In fact, some of them show up in a work shirt from Wurzgala Plumbing and Heating. Because when you have an older home, maybe with tight crawl spaces or hard-to-reach pipes, plumbing problems can be a huge source of stress. And you need a company that's unafraid to get their hands dirty and get the job done. So call Wurzgala Plumbing and Heating. Free estimates. Call 839-0707 or go to wurzgala.com.
We serve again, Company.
Only the best. That's what you get from Stelter Incorporated and the concrete they provide. For 3 generations, Stelter Incorporated has been helping turn people's dreams into reality with the highest quality ready-mix concrete tested every day. Stelter mines and processes the aggregates themselves, and their fleet of dump trucks and drivers are here to serve you. Expect the best. That's what you'll get from Stelter. Stelter Incorporated, online at stelterincorporated.com.
We see your determination to achieve big things. You're on the path to being one of the all-time greats. It's time to add the best of the best in banking to your crew. That's us. Whether you're securing a top home loan or taking the lead among your competition, Nicolay Bank is your dream team. Let's team up to reach your financial goals. Visit NicolayBank.com. Real people, real conversations. Nicolay Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Roxy Rakovich, head coach Chuck Rakovich's wife. Splendid job on God Bless the USA. We'll take one final time out. Back in a moment. WOGO Sports.
My name is Carrie Kelm, and I'm a proud 1993 graduate of Chippewa Falls High School and the owner of Kelm Law Firm in downtown Chippewa Falls. Our firm specializes in family law, including divorce, custody and placement issues, and adoption, as well as criminal defense and restraining orders. With over 2 decades of experience, Kelm Law Firm has the playbook you need for success in the courtroom. Call or text 715-210-8699 for a consultation. For the best defense off the field, call Kelm Law Firm.
Winning. A rush of exhilaration. Winning. The triumph of victory. Winning. Bringing home what you've always wanted. Hey, bidder, 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 bidder. Don't delay. Bid today at Wisconsin Surplus Online Auction. We sell anything and everything from vehicles, heavy equipment, collectibles, and more. WisconsinSurplus.com. Auctions run 24/7. Bid, buy, and sell with Wisconsin Surplus. Be a winner.
On the court, the field, and the ice, leaders stand out. They innovate, inspire, and win at the highest level. And at Chippewa Valley Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, they are the unquestioned leaders in orthopedic, brain, and spine care. Whether it's surgery to get your athlete back in the game or managing chronic pain so you can enjoy life again, call Chippewa Valley Orthopedics and Sports Medicine in Altoona and Chippewa Falls, with a new and improved clinic and surgery center now open in Rice Lake. Book your appointment at cvosm.com.
Roxy Rekovich, back-to-back God Bless USA and the Star-Spangled Banner, and players on both teams raise their helmets. The rain coming down, but we're lightning-free, and it looks like we're going to play football, Dave Check.
Yeah, nothing wrong with playing a little wet football. The kids don't mind it out there, and we're in the booth, so as long as Alan Dunham can do it, we're just fine.
Let's see if he can. Alan, are you there?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. Now, you're with the team at practice, and so what's the mood of the team coming into this game tonight?
Well, there's always a little extra juice when they get to put on the camouflage uniforms and play for this Veterans tonight, and so the team is really excited to play this game, even though it's been delayed, it's raining. They couldn't be more jacked up right now.
So many of the veterans out there as they walk off, the players on both sides holding their helmets up. Dave, that is one of the more honoring things I think I've seen on the gridiron.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive, and I do see that my dad's out there. What an exciting year for him. He got to be introduced in front of the Supreme Court this year.
Wow.
When my daughter was getting inducted into the bar.
Huh, fantastic.
Proud moment for him every time he comes out here, and look at all the football still raising on the way off the field.
Absolutely. And so, again, Alan Dunham with us on the sidelines. The veterans are just exiting. They had the bagpipes. Colin Nichols, of course, a recent graduate. He is our board op tonight, our radio producer back at the Wogo Studios, as we're radio and the live video stream of the Wogo Sports YouTube channel and on Facebook. Colin, of course, was on the football team last year. He says very happy they were able to do this with the rain. As a player, he says it was my favorite night with all the emotion and especially with things going on right now. Yeah, definitely hear you on that, Colin, so thank you. All right, any memories, Dave or Alan, in terms of your football playing days, in terms of, rain delays? I'm thinking of a McDonald game where we had a game interrupted by lightning and had a lengthy delay. That was many years ago with Tom Hinkie, the famous Tom Hinkie, who was my color analyst back then. But anything come to mind as a player? Sure,
only as a parent of a couple of players. I mean, you're asking me for my playing days to go so far back. Yeah. I don't remember that far back. But, we had the big rain delay in Medford. That was about 2013 or 4. I think it was 2014 where we had the rain delay that we had to come back. We were on the buses. We were all the way over in Medford, came back. Then on Saturday, we started the game, went to overtime, and there was a gun fired off in Medford. We all had to go to the gym for another 3 or 4 hours. That was the longest game ever. And I think JD also had a game that I think, if I'm not mistaken, the rain kept pushing it off, and it went until about 11:30 at night. But hopefully that doesn't happen here. Look, I've been keeping an eye on the weather. We might see something a little bit later. Not enough. I mean, they're going to go through rain like this.
Still raining right now. We'll see how it affects things. Again, River Falls dressed in the white jerseys with the blue numerals and the yellow pants with the blue stripes, and Chi-Hi in the camo uniforms with the white numerals and the black pants, the black helmets. Again, Chi-Hi football about to unfold. The cards kicking from right to left, and our kicker, Dave, is...
That's a good question. We're going to have a hard time with these numbers. But,
all right, help me out, Alan. Who's the kicker here? All right, there's the boot. And River Falls will take it at about the 11-yard line and out to the 25, hand on the ground, out to about the 27 or 28-yard line, and the Cards fired up, bringing down the ball carrier, and it's 1st and 10 River Falls going left to right. Keep your finances on track with Royal Credit Union. RCU accounts come with smart tools like a mobile app that helps you stay in the know and stick to your goals. Open your account at rcu.org or any office insured by NCUA.
And I still can't tell by looking at that. It looks like he might be an 86.
Okay, well, we've got River Falls, their talented quarterback. We told you about the Tino Massa, the 6'4", 200-pound senior, number 12, as he is in the gun. And there's the handoff in the left side, and they're bursting off the left side and making his way out to the 40-yard line is big number 21, Joseph Tarasevich. And we told you about him, Dave.
Yeah, like I said, the Cardinals can't get down, even if they rip off 14, 15 yards and go in there and score. As long as we're making, movement on the offensive line and scoring ourselves.
Yeah, and right away they go and hand off again. Tarasevich ripping into the Cardinals for another first down, the second of the night into Cardinal territory.
So 2 carries, 26 yards so far.
Yeah. And they're going to mark it at the 49-yard line.
They're going in a hurry.
They are going in a hurry. And Tino Massa, their quarterback, good height on him. And he takes it. There's the pitch off to the left side, and there's a short completion for about 3 or 4 there on the far side. Alan, can you identify the receiver on that one?
It's really difficult.
Yeah.
It's on the other side of the field. I wasn't able to pick it out.
Give him 4
All right,
yards.
It looked like 0 that time, and so that was Charlie Burke, 5'11", 160-pounder, and they send 3 receivers off to the right now. Second down and 6 from the Cardinal 45, going left to right. Handoff to the star running back, number 21, and Tarasevich, and the Cards do their best job on him all night. They get him for a loss back to about the 47-yard line.
Good defensive play for the Cardinals here. Hopefully they can keep him out of 4-down territory. If they can stop him from gaining any further here, I doubt they would go for it.
A huge 3rd and 7 here for River Falls from the 46 on this rainy Friday evening, Veterans Night here on WOGO Sports. As we're pushing towards 8 o'clock, 3 receivers to the right again. From the pistol, he'll take it. Back to pass. Tarasevich looking and completes it to the 35-yard line, down to about the 31-yard line.
It's easier than ever to shop for a new car or truck, and that's pushed all of us at Toyson Ford.
And yet another first down.
Creating a great experience for
3 first downs.
It's the reason that we have the
15-yard
slogan,
completion
"You'll find
that
a friend."
time.
So before you head to the next high school game, stop into our all-new dealership in Chippewa
and they
Falls
get it off to the
see
right
why
side,
you'll
and they
find a
get it
friend
off
at
to
Toyson
Charlie
Ford.
Burke. And Burke goes out of bounds on the right side, stopping the clock with, the clock keeps going apparently. And so River Falls now looking at a 2nd and 7 after the short completion to Burke. He's caught 2 balls already.
Quarterback's 3 for 3 so far.
Yeah, he is a tough one. Tino Massa, 6 foot, 200-pound senior. And the handoff, Tarasevich again is going to work his way close to the red zone. Muscling his way, Tarasevich.
Should move the sticks there. Looks like they're marking it just outside the 21. No, it doesn't. 3rd and 1.
Got 3 first downs already in the drive, knocking on the door for their 4th with 9:25 and counting in quarter number 1. River Falls, high-scoring team on the march here, left to right against the Cardinals. From the pistol, Musa hands it Tarasevich again up towards the 20, but the Cardinal defense swarming on him for the gang tackle. Alan, what'd you see there?
The one thing to keep in mind here, like you said, a gang tackling by the D-line. Good job in there by 54.
And for the Cardinals, of course, 54 is Hayden Kidd, the 6'2", 220-pound senior. So he did get the first down, their 4th of the drive. Musa rolling to the right. Here comes the Cardinal rush, incomplete, as he threw it to Mason Novak, who was on the ground. So a slippery turf, Alan. Any idea? Did you get close to the turf? I mean, how slick does it feel?
Yeah, it doesn't feel that bad. There's a lot of rubber pellets. You know, it drains really well. It's one of the nice things about these newer fields. One thing to keep in mind, number 82 has played a lot of nose tackle for us. He got injured during the week, isn't playing in the game. That's a big loss for
Gus
the D-line.
Karani, 6'4", 220-pounder.
It's a great job by the defensive line, chasing the quarterback out there, making him throw under a little bit of pressure, threw it a little bit behind. First bad pass that we've seen.
2nd and 10 from the 20. Handoff. Tarasevich is going to run it right up the middle. He's got a first down and more inside the 10-yard line, and the 5th first down of the drive for the Wildcats. Well, he's an impressive running back, guys. I mean, we knew it, but looking at his numbers coming in, 6'1", 195, 47 carries for 415 yards, averaging almost 9 yards a tote. Here we go, 1st and goal from the 9. And pounding it again into the middle of the Cardinal defense, down to about the 6-yard line or so. And so Tarasevich, he is a workhorse. I mean, you know, he's projecting out to be over 30 yards, 30 carries per game for the game at this rate. And 2nd and goal from the 5, he gained 4 on that one. They do not mess around. Wow, they don't huddle.
No, they are definitely, this might even be scripted all the way down the field.
Yeah, Tino Massa, and they go off to the left side, and the runner is taken down inside the 5-yard line, creating a 3rd and goal. Tarasevich again. And so going to call it the 3 or 4 yard line inside of the 8-minute mark now. So Musa from the pistol with Tarasevich to his left. And he'll fake it and hand it off to Tarasevich, and Tarasevich plowing over the left side and did not get in.
I think he got 3 yards, but he still didn't get in. That ball's sitting at the foot yard.
They had 1st and goal at the 9, so it was about as long as you'd have to go in a goal situation. So 4th and goal from the 1. Here is the drama. The Chi-Hi defense going to be tested here. Tarasevich, the obvious runner, I believe that you'd think. Musa under center. He'll take it himself. Quarterback sneak. And we have not seen an indication yet. Touchdown. Touchdown, River Falls. And they grab the 6-0 lead with 7:15 to go first quarter.
Yeah, nice job by the offensive line. They just all wedged in the middle, and a tall quarterback, it doesn't take much for him to lean over and get the touchdown on a goal-to-goal situation.
So Musa, 6'4", 200, right? So his first carry of the drive, it comes with 7:15 to go first quarter. They chewed up clock, a lot of plays. Wow. And holding this is going to be Riker O'Keefe.
That was a 14-play drive for River Falls.
And the boot is no good. So it's a 6-0 game. It's missed by Gavin Carufel. We'll take a break. Back in a minute on WOGO Sports. This is Cardinal Football.
From businesses to homes, rental properties to ATVs, think Mauer Sperry Insurance in Chippewa Falls.
Enjoy a little bit of everything you love at Sandbar and Grill. We're your neighborhood sports bar. We're your Lake Wissota destination. Stop by Sandbar and Grill today.
It's very important, but what happens when you can't get to the glass repair shop to fix your windshield? Call White City Glass. They'll come to you. It doesn't matter if you're in Abbotsford, Arcadia, Rice Lake, or Hudson, or any place in between. They've installed thousands of windshields in thousands of places for 50 years. They know what they're doing. It's your car. It's your choice. Tell your insurance company you insist on White City Glass.
White City Glass.
Chi-Hi football on this Friday night. Mark Albertson with Dave Check in the booth. Alan Dunham on the field. Fighting for Chippewa Falls in the field as a coach in the courtroom. Dave Check in the Check Law Office, making you part of the team. Here's the kickoff. The Cards in those camo uniforms. The ball taken inside the 10-yard line. The returner coming this way out to the 30-yard line, still on his feet, and down to about the 34-yard line.
It looked like Gavin Schultz the way he was running. That's number 32. Is that who that is?
Gavin Schultz, you're right. The 5'8", 160-pound running back for
You
the
can
Cards.
tell by the way he runs. He is a tough runner, fun to watch.
And Gavin, as a receiver, 2 catches for 60 yards on the season.
So River Falls with 54 yards rushing and 21 yards passing on that series. 14 plays. Probably could have taken a lot more time off the clock than they did.
All right, so the Cardinals now. Help me out, Alan. What do we got for the quarterback here?
Schultz.
Schultz, all right. So it is Talon Schultz for the Cards, their typical number
Center.
1 starter. And there they go. They're handoff. And
There you go.
up the middle, past the 40-yard line, goes the Cards, and Zenner with the dash.
And that's his 7-yard run right there. Like I said, if they can take the time off the clock, that's actually an 8-yard run for Zenner. And make consistent gains. It doesn't matter how flashy we are. In the end, it could come down to those extra points.
River Falls making a good statement with that early 14-play drive, taking it the distance. And now the Cardinals, 2nd and 2 from their own 43, going right to left with Schultz under center. And then the pitch out, again, going to take it into the Gavin Schiltz then, coming around from that wing position for a loss that time. And he's going to go back to see where they put it. They give him some forward progress to the 42.5.
That's 37 on that carry.
Oh, 37. Okay, Tyler Benke. All right.
I think we'll.
Thank you, Alan.
We'll give him no yards on that as it's third and about 2.5 now.
Yep, got to get to just past the 45. Cardinals in an early deficit, but they did miss the extra point, so a 6-0 game. Be sweet to march it down the field and score here on a 3rd and 3 from their own 43, going right to left. Schiltz under center. Wingbacks on both sides. Lone fullback. Receiver in motion. Benke, fake it. Hand off to the fullback. He's going to bounce it. Coming to the near side. Charging with the dash. He'll turn it around. Smith, and he'll get out of bounds in River Falls territory about the 43-yard lines. Jalen Smith ripping off a first down.
Well, I told you that Jalen Smith is an exciting runner to watch whenever he gets the ball, and there you go. He was dead to rights, bounced it outside for that yardage, brings it all the way down to the 44-yard line. Nice play. So it's like a 13-yard rush.
Cards with their first down of the night, and good misdirection that time. Camo uniforms under center. It's Schiltz, the starting quarterback, the junior for the Cards. 5'7", 150-pounder and a whistle as they try to get to Smith again. What did you see,
Alan? It's on defense.
Huh?
Yep.
It's encroachment. Must have been lined up over the line. That's going to help the Cardinals quite a bit. 1st and 5.
Excellent. As you said, Dave, in the pregame, Toyson Ford keys to the game, chewing up that clock.
Chewing up the clock, hanging onto the ball, and dominating that line of scrimmage. So far, they're doing that. And again, River Falls, flashy as heck. We knew they were going to do that. And that was an impressive drive. But if we come down and do the same thing with 3-4-yard runs.
Well, if there's a night to beat them, wouldn't it be the Veterans Night like this, the inspiring night? All right, 1st and 5 from the 39, going right to left. The Cards, Schiltz under center, pitch out, and this is going to be Benke.
Got it.
Benke, for the 35, the 30, still on his feet about the 25-yard line, 14-yard run. Benke rips off another Cardinal first down.
Put that ball just outside the 25-yard line. Beautiful 14-yard run for Benke.
Sweet.
That's a really good sign. Last week we had a really difficult time getting the edge, so oftentimes New Richmond was pinching out the edges, and really nice job blocking scheme.
So Benke, once again, 2 carries for 14 yards, averaging the 7 that we like to see out of him, too.
1st and 10 Cardinals, 2 first downs already. River Falls had a 14-play drive with 5 first downs, getting their 6, but missed the extra point. 6-0. Chai down early, and Schiltz on the handoff, right up the middle, and pounding inside the 20-yard line.
That's great running. He just doesn't go down.
And that is Zenner, number 11, Luke Zenner, the 6-foot, 210-pound senior fullback.
Zenner's going to take the ball for about a 6-yard carry there, brings it down, I believe, to the 19-yard line.
In the spirit of so many Chai players who've had that fight, that determination, a lot of times that's the fullback linebacker, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. And the Cardinals do their best when there's a nice mix of the fullback, both running backs getting into it, the quarterback getting into it. So far, they're doing that tonight.
Schiltz now on the 2nd down and 4 under center. Receiver in motion, Benke. It's going to be a handoff into the line, just pounding away for a very short gain.
Tried Smith for the counter.
Yep.
Bring it down to, leave him right at the 19.
Yeah,
probably
no gain
yards
on the play for Smith. So 3rd and 4 now for the Cards. They need to get to the 15 on this rainy Friday evening here on WOGO Sports.
Cardinals with 3 different running backs with 2 carries, all for 13 and 14 yards. So good average so far. That exactly that 7 yards I was talking about. That's going to get the job done.
Cardinals come to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 4 from the 19. Need to get to the 15. And the pitch out coming to the near side. Cardinals going to get it close to that 15-yard line.
I think he's got the first down with that spot. That's Smith.
Yes, that was Smith on the carry.
All right, so the talented Jalen Smith had got stopped at the line of scrimmage, but I like him, guys, going outside the tackle for sure with his speed.
I don't know what they're doing here. There must be a penalty on the Cardinals because he had the first down.
I think they're coming for a measurement.
Yeah, they're bringing out the chains.
Okay.
And so this is a little bit of the archaic nature of football, which may be changing in coming years. I know at the higher levels they're talking about different ways to deal with the chain gang, but we're not quite there yet.
It's a 4-yard gain either way, but is it enough?
Yeah, it's very close. He's right on the nose of the 15-yard line.
Well,
and that gives me time to tell you that look for the Mauer Sperry Insurance highlights of the week on our Wogo Sports social media channels. Caleb's doing an outstanding job with those. Follow Wogo Sports on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, and TikTok. Yeah, 5 places brought to you by the Mauer Sperry Insurance in Chippewa Falls.
First down.
That's a first down. Oh, they're looking at the nose.
First down, there you go. Perfect time to tell you another Cardinal first down brought to you by Ashley Construction, your first choice for a custom home. Learn more at ashleyconstruction.com.
All right, now let's see if the Cardinals can finish here. This is where it helps to have those big boys up front. You know, we know River Falls is going to be putting 9 men at the line of scrimmage. This is just who's got the will right here.
Smith, Zenner, and Banky kind of mixing it up here as we first down at the 15-yard line for the Cardinals. With Schultz, had a bit of an ankle issue, but he's your starting quarterback here tonight with 3:35 go. Card in this first quarter. Card's chewing up some clock. 3 first downs already, and a little problem on the snap and flags thrown.
Yeah, it might be lucky if we got a false start there, although that's going to hurt him yardage-wise. Looked like he had a hard time getting the handoff.
Yeah.
And I don't know what would have happened with that one if we would have got it.
And it is against the Cards, so each team with a 5-yard penalty now.
That was one of those where everybody was on the same page except the center.
So it's just beyond the 20-yard line. So 1st and 15 for the Cardinals.
Well, isn't the center like the judge, though? Isn't he always right?
All right. So now 1st down and 15 for the Cards, just outside the 20-yard line on this rainy Friday evening. Clock zeroing in on 3 minutes shortly. Receiver in motion, Benke. He's going to hand off Benke around the far side, the 20. Still on his feet, the 15, the 10.
Oh,
inside
nice
the
move.
10-yard line, Benke. Close to that first down, a little short.
I think he stretched. I think he might have got it.
I think they're going to mark it at the 6 or 7.
But that's about a 15-yard run there for – that was Benke, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
Terrific run for Benke.
Okay, that ball's going to be marked at the 6.
14-yard run.
Boy, great job making up for that penalty and plus some right off the bat.
Creative play calling, and I love what they're doing getting to the outside here.
Probably look for Luke Zenner here if you want each player to have 3 on this drive. It's been nice and symmetrical so far.
2nd and 1 from the 6. Receiver in motion, Benke. They're going to fake it and then run it up the middle and get themselves – where's it down to? Got the first down.
Right at the within 1 yard.
Wow.
And I think that was Zenner, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
4th carry for Zenner on 4th first down for the Cards is what I meant to say.
Yep, 3rd carry for Zenner. All 3 of them have three carries now. Ball down to the 1, 5-yard gain for Zenner.
Very balanced attack. And so Talon Schultz then coming in from the Chi-High sideline. He's got it. 1st and goal from the 1. You got to like the Cardinals' opportunities here.
Let's punch it in.
All right, Alan, you go ahead and call it. Take it from there. You're down there closer.
Okay, Talon Schultz under center. It's a pitch to Jalen Smith. Touchdown.
There you go. The
Jalen
Cardinals
is standing
tie the
up.
game. 6 apiece.
What a balanced drive for the Cardinals. 2 running backs with 3 carries. Jalen Smith with 4 to punch it in from the 1-yard line. That's exactly what we needed for a drive, and I'm telling you, they can do this. This is not something River Falls is going to be able to just adjust to. This is a big offensive line. If they hang on to the ball and move it like this, they can hang with any team.
And now they can grab the lead, actually, if this extra point is successful. And this is number 32, Gavin Schultz. He'll do the kicking. Ball down. There's the boot. It's blocked. We got a 6-6 game. We're back in a minute on WOGO Sports. This is Cardinal football.
When it comes to indoor comfort, Kurth Heating and Cooling, your local Carrier Factory Authorized
Royal Credit
dealer,
Union
has
is
a
your
complete
trusted
line of
advisor
home
for
heating
every
products to
age
keep
and
your
stage of life.
family comfortable.
Start your financial
With smart
foundation
temperature
with a
management
checking
and
and
remote
savings
access
account.
options, it's
Grow your
easier
funds
than
with
ever to
certificates
control
and a
your
money
home's
market
climate.
and stay secure
Carrier
in
has
retirement.
energy-efficient
Royal has
systems
accounts for
can
every
help
step
reduce
of your
utility
financial
bills
journey, so you
without
can start here,
sacrificing
grow
comfort.
here, stay
Peace
here,
of mind
providing
and
trusted
complete
financial
comfort.
solutions
Turn to the
for every
experts,
age and
Kurth
stage of
Heating
life
and
since
Cooling.
1964. See how Royal can help you on your financial journey at rcu.org/allroyal. Insured by
Trusted propane
NCUA.
supplier to northern Wisconsin since 1996. Propane keeps the lights on in your appliances and furnace running, even during power outages. Don't miss Customer Appreciation Day, September 18th from 3 to 6. Free food, prizes, and sign up on site for contracts for the heating season to make sure you're ready for the winter ahead. Customer Appreciation Day, Thursday, September 18th from 3 to 6 at Quality Propane in Chippewa Falls.
Compassion and kindness in the moments you need it most. Peterson Volker Funeral Chapel and Cremation Service in Chippewa Falls. Learn more at petersonvolker.com. That's petersonvolker.com. Cards about ready to kick it here. I apologize, I did not catch the kicker's number. If you got it, here we go. There's the boot, and he's going to kind of squib one on this slippery field and see what River Falls can do with it. They charge it up the middle of the 35, and they finally going to knock down number 1 Riker O'Keefe at close to the 40-yard line.
I think Riker O'Keefe got tackled by his own guy that time. Ran straight into number 19. I'm not sure we can give anyone a credit for a tackle.
Okay. Riker's a 5'9", 150-pound junior, and they're going to mark it, looks like about the 38-yard line.
Oh, they got to take some more time off the clock here. I'm going to run out of spots in the second half. That's already 10 rushes for River Falls. And again, the Cardinals, same thing.
Well,
all 10 rushes. Cardinals' total yardage was 65 yards starting at the 35.
2:15 left in the first quarter, and there's the pass on the far sideline and completed. It appeared to be the number 1 Riker O'Keefe, who just ran that kick. No, maybe number 3 actually. Mason Novak, he's their leading receiver, 6 foot, 185. He's caught 13 balls, make it 14 now on the season. The hurry-up offense continues, and there's the pass from Massa, and he's got Charlie Burke. Somebody's helmet came off, and that is number 4, Todd Benedict. As a good job by the Chi-Hi defense, and again, Jalen Smith functioning as a defensive back, taking down the receiver, who did advance to the 46.5-yard line, creating a 3rd and short for River Falls. And the referees are conferring.
What they're talking about is just, the player immediately stopped as soon as his helmet came off, so I think it's fine. I don't think
there is a flag down.
I think they're going to pick it up because I don't think he did anything there.
Okay.
Oh. Well, never mind. They're calling face masks on the Cardinals. It looks like they're saying someone ripped his helmet off.
So
that's going to be the 15-yard variety if they took his helmet off.
And that one hurts. The Cardinals now have been penalized 20 yards to just 5 for River Falls, but there River Falls getting the first down. With that, their 6th first down of the night, and now they will go right into their hurry-up offense from the 40-yard line of Chippewa Falls. And the quarterback rolling over, Tino Massa, is going to throw a long ball down and nearly intercepted by the Cardinals. Broken up, incomplete. Good job by the secondary, Alan, don't you think?
Yeah, fortunate that ball hung up there and a couple guys running open, but a good response
Owen
to the
Munson.
secondary once that ball was in the air.
Owen Munson back there. And,
that was a great jump ball. The River Falls player did a good job coming back to it as well and tried to high point it.
Owen's a good-sized cornerback at 6'3", 200. You don't, on the high school level, you don't see that a lot of times.
Yeah, we certainly don't see that at Chi-Hi too often.
No, it's usually some of the little guys get put out there, right? So 2nd and 10 now. This is the longest I think we've had between 2 River Falls plays as the players had to come back. And there's the Tarasevich. Finally, he gets the ball. He hasn't been carrying it this particular drive, but he pounds it to the Chi-Hi 35.
He'll get 5 yards on that carry.
And somebody is down, and is it Tarasevich? And I believe it is. So
well, last week I think.
So Tarasevich is down, and he's going to get some attention. We'll take a break as well. Back in 1 minute here on WOGO Sports. This is Cardinal Football.
Hi, I'm Holly Bovey from Coldwell Banker Bernizer Realtors. My husband and I are lifelong residents of Chippewa Falls, and as Chi-Hi alumni, we are proud to support all Chippewa Falls athletics and activities. Chippewa Falls really is a great place to live, work, and raise a family. I've been helping people buy and sell houses in Chippewa Falls for over 25 years. If you are ready to make a move, call or text me at 715-577-HOME. You can also find me on Facebook or at hollybovey.com.
Dear Cardinal families and alums, please help support your fellow Cardinals and community members by stopping by the Birdcage during school events or going on our online store at cfbirdcage.square.site.
Fall at Metropolis Resort with some fantastic specials, themed activities, and more. We promise there's no tricks this fall, just treats at Metropolis Resort in Eau Claire, Wisconsin. Visit metropolisresort.com for more information.
Metropolis Resort. metropolisresort.com.
3rd and 5, River Falls. Tarasevich ran off under his own power. Musa back to pass. He throws one incomplete. Again, good coverage by the Cardinals. Number 32, Gavin Schultz. And now a 4th 4th and 5 for River Falls. Again, Tarasevich, it looked concerning, but then all of a sudden he got up, ran off, and now he's back in. And so now a big 4th and 5, Dave and Alan.
You know, that's a lesson that you can learn from football, especially after the events that occurred a couple of days ago with Charlie Kirk. Even though he's an all-star on the other team, and whether you hate him or not, everybody rooting for him to get up. Nobody likes to see an injured player.
4th and 5. Can the Cards get a big stop? Musa rolling to his left, looking downfield, fires the ball, and he's got his receiver for the first down. Even though it was good coverage by the Cards, but he got it off to number 2, Anthony McPherson.
9-yard completion puts him at the 26-yard line, and he had 2 incomplete passes of his 3.
Or maybe it was incorrect. I don't know. Did you have the receiver on that, Alan? I don't know.
No, I did not.
Okay.
Officially the 27-yard line, so an 8-yard gain.
All right, from the pistol again, they're going to toss it off to the left side and then work the receiver down the left sideline. Boy, the Cards, it was 4th and 5. But again, Musa is just a very confident quarterback. And again, they have a real mix of run and pass, as it looked like Braden Runstrom may have caught that one there. So, all right, now it's 1st and 10 from the 15, another first down. And this was Tarasevich off the left side, and he is down to the 10-yard line. And we're closing in on that miracle minute here on Veterans Night, a rainy Veterans Night at Chippewa Falls at Dorais Field. 1 minute of collecting what we can for the Hands Foundation. We'll get in at least one more play here in the waning moments. And Moose's pass off, incomplete. On the far side, his pass
right in
dropped
the
out
player's
there.
hands.
Yeah, right. And that was Charlie Burke who dropped that, number 0. So
quarterback is 7 for 11 right now.
19.7 seconds, the clock stopping. And 3rd and 6 from the 11 now for Musa with Tarasevich next to him. And he'll hand it off to the big fella. He's going to run it up the middle, pound it against that Shanghai defense, pushing hard, and the Cardinals push back.
That should end the quarter. As soon as they reset the stakes, there's 9 seconds. We'll see if they get another play off.
And it was 3rd and 6 from the 11. How close did they get to it? And they say run the clock out, and the quarter's going to come to an end. And 4th and 1 from the 6-yard line, and we'll switch directions. We've played 12 minutes here at Dorais Field on Veterans Night. It's Chippewa Falls and River Falls tied at 6, a big 4th and 1 when we come back after the Miracle Minute on WOGO Sports. This is Cardinal Football.
Whether it's in education, business, or athletics, our team is something truly special. This is Jamie Lieber, market president at Northwestern Bank. Every game for your family, your business, and your community. At Northwestern Bank, you'll find all the technology and services of a big bank, but in a personal setting that shows people are what we value most. Northwestern Bank, building stronger communities where people matter. Member FDIC.
Hi, this is Dave Check, attorney and owner of the Check Law Office. I've been a part of the Chippewa Falls community for most of my life. It's where I grew up and where I started my practice. My motto at the Check Law Office has always been to provide people with the same legal service that I would expect if my own family needed an attorney. You meet with me directly and you are treated like part of the team. My goal has always been to get problems solved as efficiently and inexpensively as possible. I have proudly fought for Chippewa Falls on the field, as a coach, and as an attorney. Don't hesitate to add the Check Law Office to your team.
The Miracle Minute underway here. Dave Hansen, the public address announcer, gave a bit of an introduction to it. I think reference last year, maybe $2,300 had been raised, and then it begins now. And so maybe a longer break usual than maybe we'd find here. Hey, the technicians at your local employee-owned Kurth Heating and Cooling are the experts when it comes to keep your home comfortable all throughout the year. Kurth Heating and Cooling. Thanks to Sam Aberley manning the video production tonight, and for Colin Nichols back at our WOGO studio. 4th and 1 from the 6-yard line. Musa hands it to Tarasevich. The Cards hit him, but I think
that's a stop.
That's a stop.
That is going to be a spot right there.
Let's see where they...
I think you're right. It depends on if they give him the spot.
Colin Clary, number 10.
The Cards are fired up, and they stop him.
That's a huge play. Great play by Clary. He comes up with some huge plays throughout the year, and that's one of the biggest.
Wow, the Cardinals take over a 4th and 1, undefeated River Falls.
And that's a turnover right there for River Falls. Now the Cardinals, let's see if they can bring some consistency and bring this ball right down the field.
in the shadow of their own goalposts.
They
now.
stopped them after an 11-play drive.
And, boy, just outside the 5-yard line, so he was very close, but he didn't get it. Colin Clary, play of the game.
And the Cardinals aren't going to be too worried about being at the 5-yard line. They're a running team to begin with.
Colin is eligible for the Kelm Defensive Player of the Game. There's the pitch out, Smith. Smith's going to take it to the far side and a short gain. Just trying to get out further from the shadow of their own goalposts here on WOGO. Holly Bovey of Caldwell Banker Bernizer Realtors has been helping people move in the Chippewa Valley for 25 years. You can call her at 715-577-HOME. Visit hollybovey.com or find Holly on Facebook. All right, so 2nd and 9 from the 7, they're saying. So got to get to, well, just past the 15, maybe the 16. So gave him 1 on the play. Smith, Jalen, talented receiver and runner for the Cards. 2nd and 9. What can Chippewa pull out of their bag here with Talon Schultz, the junior quarterback, under center. Receiver in motion to the near side. Pitch, and they're going to fake it. They faked me out, and
That's a good play.
They get it past close to the 10-yard line. Who was the ball carrier there? Was it Benke?
I believe that was Smith again on the
Smith, okay. They faked me out here. We're doing the best we can to get the eagle eyes. And out to the 10, so a gain of 3 on the play. And so now it's a 3rd and 6. Need to get to about the 16. The rain continues. Just kind of a mist, wouldn't you say, Alan?
Yeah, it's a little lighter than it has been all game.
Okay.
It's a big play for the Cardinals right here.
3rd down and 5 or 6, depending on who you believe. Tyler Schultz under center. Double wing. Receiver in motion, coming to the near side. And they're going to get it to that receiver and
That's a first down.
Get himself a first down. Yes, for sure, out to the 17-yard line. The
That's
Cards,
a huge
good job
run
that
for the
time
Cardinals.
by Benke. Or was it?
Yes, it was Benke.
Benke, yeah. So 37. Trust me, it's a little challenging with the camo uniforms, 37 and 32. So Benke that time gets the first down. Excellent run. And the Cardinals in a 6-6 game now, the underdog here, but on Veterans Night with the camo uniforms playing inspired football. Colin Clary with that huge stop in the defense getting the ball back.
And they're going back to the huddle. They're taking some time, make this a nice long drive. Take all the time in the world.
Receiver in motion to the near side again, and they're going to hand it off up the middle and pound away for
maybe a couple of yards on
short
that one.
gain. And again, sometimes you can't just assume, because they will run Jalen Smith inside sometimes as well. But that looked to be Zenner that time. Was
Peanut butter Zenner time.
Yeah. So Zenner a short gain on that play as we're peering out from the Dorais Field press box out here on the left side.
Took it up to the 19. Looks like that's a 3-yard gain, 2.5, 3.
2nd and 8 on the scoreboard at least. But, need to get to, you're right, it would seem the 27. So, and timeout has been called. We'll take a break as well. 9:14 to go here in the first half. Chippewa Falls and River Falls deadlocked at 6 on WOGO Sports. Back in a minute.
Citizens of Chippewa, the gauntlet has been thrown. River Country Co-op has Chi-Hi and McDonald's spirit gas pumps located on West River Street in Chippewa Falls. A percentage of every pump goes toward Chi-Hi or McDonald athletic programs. Download the River Country Co-op app and save every day with rewards. Refuel after the game and get 2 for $13 off a pizza. Don't forget 5 Show Tuesdays or 3 cents every day at the pump. Blue or red, pick your pump. RiverCountryCoop.com.
At Post Glass and Mirror, quality comes first. Maybe you need a beautiful storefront window or a show-stopping custom shower door. Post Glass and Mirror custom-cut glass and mirrors and offers quick replacement of fogged or broken windows. And if your windshield takes a hit, they offer free mobile service and can recalibrate the advanced driver safety system after windshield replacement for all makes and models. Post Glass and Mirror is also hiring auto glass technicians, window installers, and in-shop repair technicians. For commercial, home, and auto glass, call Post Glass and Mirror in Chippewa Falls.
2nd and 8 from the 19 for the Cards. 9:14 to go first half. Tied at 6 with River Falls. Receiver in motion. Schultz handed around and around the left side.
We got a hold, though. I think we got a hold.
As Jalen Smith was dashing on the far side here in this misty Friday night. Much heavier rains earlier, but it's going to be against the Cardinals.
Jalen Smith had taken it to the 22-yard line. Would have been a 3rd and about 6. Now the Cardinals are going to have 7.
Do
Or
you think
2nd
we
and
see,
about 16.
Do you think we see the first pass of the night for the Chai-High offense?
Yeah, so the market from the 22. The line of scrimmage had been the 19. The high school way of exercising that is, and he's going to mark it at about, is that the 14? Or looks like that, maybe the 13 or 14. They say the 13, so 10-yard penalty. So the Cards now have 30 yards in penalties to just 5 for River Falls. That's, one thing we talk about protecting Schiltz or run blocking. We talk about turnovers, but, penalties can really shoot you in the foot, too.
Well, the penalties on offense is definitely what's going to hurt the Cardinals tonight.
2nd and 15 for Chippewa Falls now after that short gain on the run by Smith. And now Schiltz is off to the races, and he's brought down to the 34-yard line and yanked down there by River Falls, number 4 that time, Todd Benedict. But, wow, Schiltz, what a run up the middle, Alan.
I saw they put him in the shotgun for the first time, and I was thinking maybe we're going to go past. But he just designed quarterback run. He just sprinted through the middle. I think he caught the defense off guard.
21-yard rush for the first down, and again, not so fast there thinking on the first pass there. I thought you might have been right as well, but the Cardinals may not even get one tonight. We'll see.
Quarterback draw on 2nd and 15. The Cardinals with yet another first down, and then bringing it to the near side on the handoff, the Cardinals, and turning legs with that line of scrimmage, the 34 out to the 37 or 38-yard line for Benke that time.
Another 4-yard gain for Benke. That's his 5th carry of the night.
Cards
again,
have
chunking off some yardage.
To your credit, Dave, you talked about we can play this game. The Cards have matched River Falls in first downs. They stopped them on a 4th and goal from the 6, and they're moving the football with multiple first downs on this drive.
And again, and you talk about this at all levels, if they can keep this up through the 4 quarters, it's River Falls that's going to be tired being on the football field the whole time.
2nd and 6, and the Cards on the march and keeping it on the ground and pounding it and getting it out to about the 43 or 44-yard line.
That was some powerful running. That was
Benke again.
Yeah, Benke's a strong kid.
He continues to come out of that pile. Tyler Benke, 5'10", 185-pound junior.
To the 44-yard line for a 6-yard gain. I'll tell you, a number of these kids, you see their names up on the wall in the weight room, and then you see in the field it pays off here. And that second effort, being able to really move that last couple yards. They got the linemen up front that are going to make the holes for them.
That's the Cardinals' 7th first down, another Ashley Construction first down. Your first choice for a custom home. Learn more at ashleyconstruction.co. And the Cardinals now, again, continuing to keep it on the ground, chewing up that clock. And then that time they go back to Jalen Smith.
Jalen Smith doesn't get any yards there, but, did a good job just getting back to the line of scrimmage. Great penetration by River Falls. Probably had him in the backfield about 2 yards back that time.
Northwestern Bank, building stronger communities where people matter, and proud to support local athletics. Northwestern Bank. I love Smith to the outside the tackle, but, obviously from time to time they run him, but with that speed. All right, so now it creates a 2nd and 10 from the 44 for the Cardinals. Still not in any hurry, just chewing up clock. River Falls with their talented run-pass options. They don't have the football.
And they've also moved into 4-down territory. And here
Schiltz,
you're going to see their first pass,
and
he's got it.
And he's got a completion out on the right side. And there's the completion to Jalen Smith.
And they're going to move into River Falls territory, bring this clock down to about 6 minutes. 1 for 1 on that to Smith.
And Alan, again, you talk about setting the run, setting up the pass. When you run over 90% of the time, you can really have the element of surprise.
Absolutely. They ran the crisscross the play before. The first time they've run that, and River Falls stayed at home and was disciplined. This time we caught him off guard with a quick pass.
That's an 18-yard pass, brings it to the 38-yard line.
And the 8th first down of the night for the Cardinals to 6 for River Falls. And now the Cards go back to putting it on the ground after that big.
That is just good movement. You look at all the offensive linemen had their guys pushing them down the field. River Falls is on the back of their heels right now. They're tired. Their fans are down. This is where we need to attack. This is just good, consistent offense.
And Jalen Smith on the carry for the Cards on that one. But number 19 on the for River Falls, Thade Dreyer, 5'10", 180-pounder.
Another 6-yard gain for the 32.
2nd and 4 from the 32. Cardinals in River Falls territory. Smith, they're going to hand it off in the inside to the wingback, and not much doing there.
Cardinals are in 4-down territory here.
Benke that time.
Benke again. probably no gain on that one.
Largely Banky and Smith and occasionally Zenner is what you're looking at. But again, that element of surprise when Schultz was able to dash, and then the pass as well to Smith later on this drive.
I think you're right, though. I think it might be Zenner time right now.
You know, they've taken it all the way from the 6-yard line. That's a long, and they had a penalty along the way, too.
This could be a 12, or I think it was an 11-minute drive if they can pull this off.
Schultz under center, charging ahead. Banky pounding his way to the
the first down.
26-yard line. And it is another Cardinal first down, their 9th of the night. And how about Tyler Banky getting it done, the 5'10", 185-pound junior, first down number 9.
There's a fantastic job of the center guard combination there, clearing the way. It's really nice feeling as a running back when you hit the line of scrimmage and there's just a green opening.
Yeah, and these big guys up front, you know, the longer they're on the field, the stronger they get. So look for the Cardinals to finish this drive.
1st and 10 from the River Falls 26 as the Cards going left to right. And the pitch off, and Smith going to hurdle his way to about the 24-yard line. Oh, it was Banky. Okay, fooled me. I thought it was Smith. All right.
Yep, dangerous play by Banky jumping in the air like that, but it got him a yard.
Yep.
Ball now sitting at the 25-yard line.
Chewing up clock, long drive. River Falls earlier, their lone touchdown drive was 14 plays. And
look at this clock, 4 minutes left, and the Cardinals would just as soon take this one all the way down.
2nd and 9 from the 25. Chippewa Falls, Schultz under center. Wings on both sides, tight end, receiver in motion, Smith. And Schultz going to take it himself out of there and loses yardage in the process.
Might have a timeout, River Falls.
Schultz, 5'7", 150-pounder, and had the successful run in the quarterback draw, but that time losing 2 back to the 27. And you got to get to, looks like the 16, and we will have, okay, no timeout. So Schultz is going to come right back in. 3rd and 11 from the 27. Huge play for the Cards. What do you think here, Alan?
Well, if they do convert here, I think I'm with you now. They tried 2 up the middle. I think maybe this is a toss play.
All right, so let's see. I like Smith to the outside, but he's on the wing on one side. Schultz under center. Handoff to Smith going to the, or they faked me out, and handoff Banky actually up to the 25. So, all right, that's going to create a 4th and 9. It's a long one.
Again, they're going to take the clock all the way down here. That's one reason why they wanted to, I think, hand that ball off. We got a timeout.
All right, we'll take a break as well. Back in half a minute, WOGO Sports. This is Cardinal Football.
Grow your savings with Royal Credit Union's great certificate rates. Choose a 4.10.
Enjoy a little bit of everything you love at Sandbar and Grill.
Royal certificates have no minimum opening balance for fast and easy opening. Open a certificate at any Royal office or online at rcu.org/certificate.
We're your neighborhood sports bar. We're your Lake Wissota destination. Stop by Sandbar and Grill today.
Dave Check tells me this will be the 16th play of the drive. The Cardinals looking at a 4th and 9 or 10. Looks like they've got to get to the 16 at the 20. I'm going to call it 4th and 9. So, again, respectfully disagree with the clock. But, again, I don't know. What do you come up with here? I mean, Cards don't throw it a whole lot. This doesn't seem to be a running down. They tried some surprises. Dave?
Yeah, I mean, I think they've got to throw the ball on this play. It's 4th down. It was 4-down territory, but 10 yards. I think they got to throw it just outside of field goal range, especially on a wet night like this. So it's 4-down territory. Let's see what happens.
All right, so the big fellas, here come the big guys to help make the way, and Schultz has largely been under center, but now he's going to go from the pistol with Banky in the backfield, 3 receivers off to the left side, and rolling to the left, rolling, and there's the pass, and it is incomplete.
But we might have a late hit here.
Okay.
We might have a late hit. We got the quarterback down. I think that's what it is.
Oh, my. Talon Schultz was rolling to his left.
Roughing
he threw it.
Roughing the
passer against River Falls. Wow.
We are going to see play number 17 come.
So they'll take it from the 25 all the way to the 10.
Yeah, that's huge.
From the 26, they're saying. Now they mark the, well, I don't know why, it would be, okay, from the 20.
From the line of scrimmage,
yeah, from the line of scrimmage.
It'd be half the distance, so about the 12-yard line is where it should be, 12 and a half.
That's all the way down to the 10. That's a full 15, Dave. Give them all the way to the 10, 15 yards. So 20 yards in penalties for River Falls. What a blow. They had stopped the Cardinals as their return to what Chi-Hi had done in their 4th and 1. But now the Cards with a 1st and goal just outside the 10-yard line.
Yeah, you're right. They did give them the full.
Yeah, they did.
The full 15.
All right, so Schultz is under center now. Wingbacks on both sides. He's going to pitch it. Banky through the middle. Banky down to the 5-yard line, inside the 5-yard line. A great first down play for the Cards.
Yeah, that's a huge play, giving them a 2nd and short position right here.
How fun is Veterans Night tonight here on WOGO, Halle, Eau Claire, Chippewa Falls? My goodness. Banky has been a workhorse on this drive. Clock inside of 2.5 minutes. River Falls' talented offense is like, we haven't hardly had the football.
And they're going to take the clock all the way down here as well, no doubt.
Yep.
They want to punch this in, but they also want to punch it in with as little time as left. I think we're looking at about a 10-minute drive right now.
Boy, Hayden Kidd, 6'2", 220, and some of those other big offensive linemen now with Schultz under center. And there's the pitch, and running it in. Banky is in for the touchdown, and the Cardinals lead it 12-6.
You got yourself a ball game right here, and the Cardinals can do this all 4 quarters.
You've been saying that, Dave, and you're making me a believer. 12-6 Cardinals, 2:03 left in the first half. Alan, your take.
No, it's exactly right. This is what we're totally capable of doing, is dominating at the offensive line level, and they're controlling this football game. And not only are you grinding the clock out, but you're also keeping their offense off the field.
How exciting to see that Cardinal flag run down by the students on the track on this Veterans Night with the rain.
I think that's an 18-play.
They're going to go for
9
2
or
here.
10-minute drive.
In a 12-6 game, they go for 2. And Schultz is under center. He's going to pitch it, and then the fake, and it's going to be into short. It came up short.
Nope, no good.
Didn't quite get it. And I think that was Jalen Smith they went to. It didn't work. All right, so we'll take a 1-minute break. When we come back, the Cardinals kicking off, leading undefeated River Falls, 12-6 on WOGO Sports. This is Cardinal football.
Building a custom home can be daunting, but it doesn't have to be.
Royal Credit Union is your trusted advisor for every age and stage of life. Start your financial foundation with a checking and savings account. Grow your funds with certificates and a money market, and stay secure in retirement. Royal has accounts for every step of your financial journey, so you can start here, grow here, stay here, providing trusted financial solutions for every age and stage of life since 1964. See how Royal can help you on your financial journey at rcu.org/allroyal. Insured by
healthy
NCUA.
lifestyle for your entire family at the YMCA of the Chippewa Valley. Benefit from a wide range of fitness opportunities, programs, and events without contracts or joiner fees. Take the first step towards a healthier you. Visit ymca-cv.org today or stop in for a tour at any of our 5 convenient locations. The YMCA of the Chippewa Valley and Chippewa Falls, Eau Claire, and Menominee. See you at the Y.
There's the kickoff, and River Falls fields it just outside their own 10-yard line. Running it down the near sideline is number 2, Anthony McPherson, a defensive back, 5'11", 175-pound senior. And so River Falls now, but do you think River Falls a bit stunned, Alan?
Oh, absolutely. I don't know if they expected this. And those defensive linemen are sure tired. And now let's see if we can close this thing out, because River Falls has a powerful offense.
They do. They absolutely do.
Keep in mind, River Falls started with the ball this half, too. So the Cardinals have had 2 drives, 27 plays, 2 touchdowns, 150 yards.
How long was this last drive?
Last drive was 18 plays, and I think it was almost close to 11 minutes.
All right, and so Musa back to pass. He takes it from the shotgun, rolling, looking. 6'4", 200-pound senior, and he fires an incomplete pass on first down. So, I don't know, going to the air right away. I mean, there's still 2 minutes, but clock stops, 1:49 left here in the first half.
Well, we'll see. They got a powerful offense, but the Cardinals could take advantage here if they don't convert here, if they throw all 3 times.
That's true. Again, Tarasevich is their talented running back receiver. And had a bit of an injury that he shook off there.
But I think if you're River Falls, you definitely have to be aggressive here. They need to score.
Yeah, and again, from the shotgun, Musa looking. He fires one. Oh, and just dropped.
I think
incomplete.
the ground helped that one.
Yeah, and that was intended for Mason Novak, their leading receiver, but a little bit of case of the bobbles. But, hey, Alan, you got to think you can forgive him tonight. It's a wet ball, right?
Yeah, that throw was behind him, and and so that was a very difficult catch, or catch opportunity.
But again, they're not chewing up the clock, Dave. I mean, the Cards again are not the team that scores the quickest, but still.
Well, this is a huge play that's going to tell right here, regardless of what they do. If they don't get any yardage, the Cardinals might call a timeout.
3rd and 10 from the 32. Musa right
That's
down the
long.
middle, incomplete. He was intending
That's
that.
a big stop. They're going to have to punt from there.
Cal Duman, the big 6'3", 200-pound tight end, intended for him. 3 incomplete passes for River Falls, and head coach Ryan Shears' company. His team doesn't know what hit him here tonight with 1:38 left here first half, and the Cards up 12-6. And what would be the Cardinal thinking here? I mean, they're certainly a ball-control team.
The Cardinals are going to run the ball here. They got a couple of timeouts. If they do get a first down and they can work with the last 40 seconds, then that's one thing. But they are definitely going to be content with what has happened so far in this half.
I believe Jalen Smith is back here to receive the punt.
And it's not raining, okay? So this
Okay.
is nice.
We will note that. There's a high snap. It's fielded.
Almost
Good rush
blocked.
by the Cardinals, yes. And the ball is going to hit just outside the 40. It's going to roll and just leave it, and it's going to go down to the 32-yard line or so.
Some great defensive stop by the Cardinals, passing defense there. Ball at the 32-yard line to start. And again, look for the Cardinals to
32 to 32,
32
so
to
36
32,
yards, yep. So the Cardinals taking over here with 1:25 left in this first half. Don't delay. Bid today at Wisconsin Surplus Online Auction. They sell anything and everything from vehicles, heavy equipment, collectibles, and more. Bid, buy, and sell with Wisconsin Surplus. WisconsinSurplus.com.
I thought for sure I had given you the entire offensive stats for the Cardinals there, but it looks like we're going to get yet another series.
All right, and
I can almost guarantee you this is going to be a run play here.
all right, so from the 32, again, 1:25, 85 seconds left in this first half. Cardinals leading it 12-6. There's been 3 touchdowns. No extra points have been made. Even the 2-point conversion came short. Schultz kept it himself, and a pretty successful run. He gave him forward progress. Ooh,
and maybe a late hit.
Maybe a late hit.
They did
Actually,
not call it.
Number 83 for River Falls delivering the goods, Austin Stelrecht, a 6'4", 200-pound senior. But remember the late hit that they had. The Cardinals' drive would have been stopped, that last touchdown drive, but the late hit on the 4th and 9 for the Cardinals at the 26 was huge. And so
the Cardinals are going to take the clock down. We'll see what happens on this play, but in all likelihood, they'll go into half. They'll definitely be happy with this 5-yard gain for
Tyler Schultz.
Ball on the 37.
Tyler doesn't run that often, but when he does, he can be effective.
Now, they're coming out and spread here, but I still think what we're going to see is a run on this play. But we'll see.
Right.
It's down to 38, so maybe they will pass.
Tyler from the pistol, running back to behind him.
That's
and
a good
it's going to be a
call.
fake on the reverse. Jalen Smith going to take it to the 40, the 45, midfield, the 45, the 40, and he's out of bounds inside the 40.
And we got a late hit, maybe. Oh, I thought the ref was looking for his flag there. That would have been huge, but that was a great call right there.
Fantastic call as you had Schultz going that side and Smith coming the other way.
Ball
and
all
to
the way to the
40-yard line.
That's a
23-yard run.
gain.
Yep. And another Cardinal first down. And they've got 10 of them on the night here unofficially here on WOGO.
Now, we don't have a former soccer player coming out to kick for us this season, and so this is going to have to be basically a touchdown or nothing.
Good point.
Now the Cardinals can open it up a little bit. They got 4 plays, so.
Thinking of Ethan Fashionbauer from last year.
And he's got him wide open.
Down the sideline. It's going to be intercepted by River Falls inside the 10-yard line with 18.9 seconds left in the half. And the interception for River Falls is Charlie Burke, a 5'11", 160-pounder.
Yeah, he had him open, but just not the arm to get it over the defense. It was all the way across the other side of the field.
Well, you know what, though? I mean, Godsey, but why not? There's less than 20 seconds left in the half. You've pinned River. It's like a punt, basically.
Yeah, that definitely doesn't hurt you there. You got 18 seconds left.
Took a chance, right?
It'd be interesting to see what River Falls does here because I don't think even with their high-powered offense and being down to a team that they think they should be up on, I still don't see them being too aggressive here.
But they have a advanced high school passing program. I mean, he may have gone 0 for 3 last time, but they're going to be dangerous until the clock says 0-0-0 at the end of the game.
Yeah, they do, but sitting at the 8-yard line.
Not right now. Well, yeah, right now. But again, be careful. Let's not wreck what this has been a great party so far.
Yep.
And there's a handoff up the middle, Tarasevic.
That should do it.
And just that will close out the first half. And the Cardinals will go into the locker room leading 12-6 over River Falls. The unbeaten Wildcats 3-0 overall, 2-0 in the conference. The Cards 1-2 overall, 1-1 in the conference, looking for a win here on Veterans Night to try to go to 2-1 in the Big Rivers Conference before they host Rice Lake next week. We're back with our halftime on Veterans Night in 3.5 minutes. This is Chi-Hi football.
Great players may get headlines, but it takes teamwork to win championships. And when it comes to your family's dental health, Dr. Daniel Wynn and Dr. Annie McLaughlin have created a championship team at Wynn Family Dentistry.
Wynn Family Dentistry is proud to be a part of our Chippewa Falls community and wishes all our Chi-Hi and McDonald student athletes a safe and successful season.
Go Cards and go Max from Dr. Daniel Wynn and Dr. Annie McLaughlin at Wynn Family Dentistry in Chippewa Falls.
It's a bird.
It's a plane.
It's a plumber.
Not all heroes wear capes. In fact, some of them show up in a work shirt from Wurzgala Plumbing and Heating. Because when you have an older home, maybe with tight crawl spaces or hard to reach pipes, plumbing problems can be a huge source of stress. And you need a company that's unafraid to get their hands dirty and get the job done. So call Wurzgala Plumbing and Heating. Free estimates. Call 839-0707 or go to wurzgala.com.
Only the best. That's what you get from Stelter Incorporated and the concrete they provide. For 3 generations, Stelter Incorporated has been helping turn people's dreams into reality with the highest quality ready-mix concrete tested every day. Stelter mines and processes the aggregates themselves, and their fleet of dump trucks and drivers are here to serve you. Expect the best. That's what you'll get from Stelter. Stelter Incorporated, online at stelterincorporated.com.
You've got big financial goals, so you need the right banking team and a strategic game plan to get you there. That's where Nicolet Bank comes in, the team with a winning record of helping individuals and business owners like you achieve financial success. Whether you're aiming to score your dream home or put up points for your business, we're here to help you win. Get started at NicoletBank.com. Real people, real conversations. Nicolet Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
My name is Carrie Kelm, and I'm a proud 1993 graduate of Chippewa Falls High School and the owner of Kelm Law Firm in downtown Chippewa Falls. Our firm specializes in family law, including divorce, custody and placement issues, and adoption, as well as criminal defense and restraining orders. With over 2 decades of experience, Kelm Law Firm has the playbook you need for success in the courtroom. Call or text 715-210-8699 for a consultation. For the best defense off the field, call Kelm Law Firm.
Winning. A rush of exhilaration. Winning. The triumph of victory. Winning. Bringing home what you've always wanted. Hey, bidder, 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 bidder. Don't delay. Bid today at Wisconsin Surplus Online Auction. We sell anything and everything from vehicles, heavy equipment, collectibles, and more. WisconsinSurplus.com. Auctions run 24/7. Bid, buy, and sell with Wisconsin Surplus. Be a winner.
On the court, the field, and the ice, leaders stand out. They innovate, inspire, and win at the highest level. And at Chippewa Valley Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, they are the unquestioned leaders in orthopedic, brain, and spine care. Whether it's surgery to get your athlete back in the game or managing chronic pain so you can enjoy life again, call Chippewa Valley Orthopedics and Sports Medicine in Altoona and Chippewa Falls, with a new and improved clinic and surgery center now open in Rice Lake. Book your appointment at cvosm.com.
Halftime, Chippewa Falls 12, River Falls 6. Mark Halverson, Dave Check in the booth. Game started a little late because of some rain showers, some lightning. Got going, 7:45, 7:50, what have you. But, Dave, you got to love this first half. The Cards up over the visiting Wildcats by 6 on Veterans Night.
Well, I think the Cardinals actually listened to the keys of the game so far, and let's see if they can keep it up. Obviously, a lot of these games, you see what happens in the fourth quarter, and it's a completely different result. It's up to the Cardinals right now. I mean, this game is in their court. They're the ones that can decide if they're going to hang on to the football and continue to have great offensive line push and second effort by running backs. And
Dave, I think you made a great point, and I know you've seen 2 of the 3 Chai games and watched the other one, the video. But the fact of the matter is, in that 1 and 2 season, they have had good first halves in the 2 games they lost.
Yeah, well, and again, it still comes down to the keys of the game aren't something that you can just do for the first half, which is what they've been doing pretty much all season. The keys of the game are something that they're going to have to do the whole game. You know, you talked about how potent this River Falls team is, and that's one of the problems with looking at a lead. If this was a team where it wasn't going to be a high-scoring game, you know, you might be feeling a little bit more comfortable. This 6-point lead is nothing with the River Falls team. It helps that we have the ball coming out in the second half, and it helps that we're able to take some drives and chew up a lot of time and hopefully can limit River Falls to maybe 2 or 3 series in the second half. But they're a potent offense, and if they need to put up some points, they're going to put up some points.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, we talked about it in the pregame. I mean, in terms of Tino Massa, the 6'4", 200-pound senior, and what he can do, 36 of 45 entering into tonight. It'll be interesting to hear what you have. Are you ready to go on the halftime stats?
Yeah, I can give you the halftime stats.
Let me pay a bill here, and then you do it. Don't miss Customer Appreciation Day at Quality Propane in Chippewa Falls, September 18th from 3 to 6 p.m. That's coming up this week. Free food. I got your attention, huh? Prizes and sign up on site for contracts for the heating season to make sure that you're ready for the winter ahead. Customer Appreciation Day. That's this Thursday, September 18th from 3 to 6 p.m. at Quality Propane in Chippewa Falls.
All right, so we'll start with River Falls statistics. The quarterback was 7 for 14 for a total of 49 yards. The rushing game for River Falls, they had 14 carries for a total of 73 yards. So Chai High holding them well under their season average to a 5.21 yard average here tonight. Offensively for the Cardinals, we have Talon Schultz, quarterback. He was 1 for 2, 1 interception, 1 completion for 18 yards. Talon Schultz running the ball had 3 carries for 24 yards. Jalen Smith had 9 carries for 51 yards. Luke Center, 4 carries for 21 yards. Tyler Benke, 12 carries for 64 yards. And, of course, the touchdown also went to Tyler Benke. So the Cardinals, touchdown to Tyler Benke, and the second touchdown went to Jalen Smith. So the Cardinals, 2 touchdowns rushing, 160 yards, and they had 28 carries for 160 yards for a 5.71 average. Total yards for the 2 teams, we had 178 yards. They had 122. And keep in mind, the biggest thing, again, ball control, limited number of series. You can't imagine a better half for the Cardinals. They held River Falls to 1 touchdown on their maybe 3 full drives, and the Cardinals had 2 really good full drives and put them in both times.
Do you have did you identify how long the Jalen Smith touchdown run was?
Well, the Jalen Smith touchdown run was only 1 yard.
That was the earlier. How about the second?
The second touchdown, I believe, was Tyler Benke for 2 yards. We didn't have any long. The Jalen Smith run for 23 yards really opened us up, and we ended with that, but didn't go any further.
All right, tell you what, you're going to love the highlights as well. We'll take another 3.5-minute break. Come back with those first half highlights as we get you ready for the second half here on Veterans Night on WOGO, Halley, Eau Claire, Chippewa Falls. This is Cardinal Football.
Competition drives us to be our best. That's why sports are such a valuable experience for all of our young athletes. At Choice & Ford, we know the importance of good competition. It's easier than ever to shop for a new car or truck, and that's pushed all of us at Choice & Ford to be better at what we do in creating a great experience for our customers. It's the reason that we have the slogan, "You'll find a friend." So before you head to the next high school game, stop into our all-new dealership in Chippewa Falls and see why you'll find a friend at Choice & Ford.
From businesses to homes, rental properties to ATVs, think Mauer Sperry Insurance in Chippewa Falls. Family run for 4 generations, Mauer Sperry Insurance is one of the oldest insurance agencies in the country, with coverage you can count on from a local team you trust. As an independent insurance agency, we find the companies that best fit your family's needs and budget. Based in Chippewa Falls, Mauer Sperry Insurance Agency, protecting people, empowering businesses. Learn more and get a quote at MauerINS.com.
Remember when you were a kid and broke that window? Remember how bad you felt when Mom and Dad found out? Mom made everything okay with hot cookies. Dad called White City Glass to fix it. That was years ago. When someone little you know breaks one of your windows, bake the cookies, and call White City Glass. They're in the business of fixing broken glass of any kind. White City Glass, helping people of all ages since 1967.
Looking for a little more comfort in your life? Call the experts at Kurth Heating and Cooling, your local, employee-owned, factory-authorized carrier dealer. Kurth technicians are the authorities at getting peak performance from your heating and cooling system. You could even find yourself saving money on your energy bill. They work on most brands of equipment, so call Kurth first. They have ways of making you very comfortable. Turn to the experts. Kurth Heating and Cooling.
Propane is energy efficient and affordable, and Quality Propane and Fuels has been the trusted propane supplier to northern Wisconsin since 1996. Propane keeps the lights on in your appliances and furnace running, even during power outages. Don't miss Customer Appreciation Day, September 18th from 3 to 6. Free food, prizes, and sign up on site for contracts for the heating season to make sure you're ready for the winter ahead. Customer Appreciation Day, Thursday, September 18th from 3 to 6 at Quality Propane in Chippewa Falls.
Whether it's home ice, home field, or home court, every team knows the advantage of playing at home. And when your real estate search needs that extra boost as well, call me. Hi, I'm Holly Bovey from Coldwell Banker Bernizer Realtors. And for 25 years, I've been helping families find their homes right here in Chippewa Falls and the surrounding communities. Put my experience to work for you. Buying or selling, it pays to have that home team advantage. Call me anytime at 715-577-HOME or find me at hollybovey.com.
School's back in session, but that doesn't mean the fun has to stop. Have a spooktacular fall at Metropolis Resort with some fantastic specials, themed activities, and more. We promise there's no tricks this fall, just treats at Metropolis Resort in Eau Claire, Wisconsin. Visit metropolisresort.com for more information.
Metropolis Resort. MetropolisResort.com.
Halftime, Chi-High 12 and River Falls 6 here on WOGO Sports. Mark Halverson with Dave Check, Alan Dunham, our sideline reporter at Wynn Family Dentistry, Dr. Danny Wynn, Dr. Andy McLaughlin, and their team are honored to be part of the Chippewa Falls community. Wynn Family Dentistry, proud to support Chi-High athletics. All right, let's get to some of those highlights from the first half as the Cards built this 12-6 lead. Off to the right now. Second down and 6 from the Cardinal 45, going left to right. Handoff to the star running back, number 21, and Tarasevich, and the Cards do their best job on him all night. They get him for a loss back to about the 47-yard line. 6-0 game. Be sweet to march it down the field and score here on a 3rd and 3 from their own 43, going right to left. Schultz under center. Wingbacks on both sides. Lone fullback. Receiver in motion. Banky, fake it. Hand off to the fullback. He's going to bounce it. Coming to the near side. Charging with the dash. He'll turn it around. Smith, and he'll get out of bounds in River Falls territory, about the 43-yard lines. Jalen Smith ripping off a first down.
Well, I told you that Jalen Smith is an exciting runner to watch whenever he gets the ball, and there you go. He was dead to rights, bounced it outside for that yardage, brings it all the way down to the 44-yard line. Nice play.
Beat him, wouldn't it be? The Veterans Night like this, the inspiring night. All right, 1st and 5 from the 39, going right to left. The Cards, Schultz under center, pitch out, and this is going to be Banky.
Got it.
Banky. The 35, the 30, still on his feet about the 25-yard line, 14-yard run. Banky rips off another Cardinal first down. 15 for the Cards, just outside the 20-yard line on this rainy Friday evening. Clock zeroing in on 3 minutes shortly. Receiver in motion, Banky. He's going to hand off Banky around the far side, the 20, still on his feet, the 15, the 10, inside
nice
the
move.
10-yard line. Banky close to that first down, a little short.
I think he stretched. I think he might have got it.
I think they're going to mark it at the 6 or 7.
But that's about a 15-yard run there for that was Banky, right?
Yeah. Those opportunities here.
Let's punch it in.
All right, Alan, let me you go ahead and call it. Take it from there. You're down there closer.
Enjoy a little bit of everything you love at Sandbar and Grill.
There you go.
Jalen is standing up.
6 apiece. 4th and 1 from the 6-yard line. Musa hands it to Tarasevich. The Cards hit him. That's a stop.
We're your neighborhood sports bar. We're your Lake with Soda destination. Stop by Sandbar and Grill today.
The Cards are fired up and they stop them.
That's a huge play. Great play by Clary. Comes up with some huge plays throughout the year, and that's one of the biggest.
Second and 15 for Falls now after that short gain on the run by Smith. And now Schultz is out of places and it's run down the 4-yard line and down there by Falls, number 4 at time. Todd Benedict. But wow, Schultz, what a run up the middle, Alan.
Nice how they put him in the shotgun for the first time, and I was thinking maybe we're going to go pass.
At Smiles in Motion, our board-certified pediatric dentists and team make it fun to go to the dentist. We address dental care and education in a professional and gentle manner to ease our young patients. Smiles in Motion, where lasting smiles begin.
Not in any hurry, just chewing up clock. River Falls with their talented run-pass options. They don't have the football.
They've also moved into 4-down territory, and here's going to see their first pass. He's got it.
He's got a completion out of the right side, and there's the completion to Jalen Smith.
This could be a 12, I think it's an 11-minute drive if they can pull this off.
Schultz under center.
Dear Cardinal families and alums, please help support your fellow Cardinals and community members by stopping by the Birdcage during school events or going on our online store at cfbirdcage.square.site.
Yeah, they did. All right, so Schultz is under center now. Wingbacks on both sides. He's going to pitch it. Banky through the middle. Banky down to the 5-yard line, inside the 5-yard line. A great first down play for the Cards.
Yeah.
Offensive lineman now with Schultz under center. And there's the pitch and running it in. Banky is in for the touchdown, and the Cardinals lead it 12-6.
Now they're coming out and spread here, but I still think what we're going to see is a run on this play. But we'll see.
Right.
It's down to 38, so maybe they will pass.
Tyler from the pistol, running back to behind him.
That's
and it's
a
gonna
good
be
call.
Fake on the reverse. Jalen Smith going to take it to the 40, the 45, midfield, the 45, the 40, and he's out of bounds inside the 40.
And we got a late hit, maybe. Oh, I thought the ref was looking for his flag there. That would have been huge.
So first half highlights. It was a lot of fun so far here on Veterans Night. Chi-Hi with a 12-6 lead, and they receive the ensuing kickoff here, Dave Check.
All right, just a fun game to watch. Again, this is what you want for your home team, for your Cardinals, coming in the underdogs to be in it. They are in it right now, and their destiny is in their hands, hanging onto the ball and moving it down the field. One correction to make, just to make sure. Got a text from a good friend, Dave Hutzler, the high school assistant principal here. Talon Schultz is the name. I know we're getting them confused, and we might have said Tyler. It's Tyler Benke and Talon Schultz, and we'll try to get that right. I know oftentimes we got Grandpa listening, and I'm sure he wants that right.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, so Talon Schultz. I've tried to say that, but yes, and Tyler Benke, correct. Okay. All right, we're about ready to get this party started for the second half here on Veterans Night.
This is going to be a big series for the Cardinals, as we don't want to give River Falls any momentum right now. Their sideline is down, their fans are down, and
Alan, you back with us? All right, he will be shortly. All right, so the Cards back deep. See, Gavin Schultz is on the near side, and I believe Jalen Smith on the far side, and there's the boot. And a deep kick, and it's going to go into the end zone. And so if this is the NFL, it'd be the 35-yard line, but it's not, so I think the 20, right?
But if it's high school, that's an impressive leg, as we don't have any wind really tonight. So.
Right. Hey, real quick, our coverage tonight is brought to you in part by Nicolet Bank. Visit your local Nicolet Bank team in Eau Claire or Lake Hallie and anytime at nicoletbank.com. Go Cards from Nicolet Bank.
All right, so let's see if the Cardinals can get a nice 14-play, 80-yard drive here.
That would be nice. Again, it's a 6-point lead is one thing, but what if you could lead by 2 touchdowns and chew up a bunch of clock in the process? All right, so Talon Schultz under center. And there's the handoff and the running back cutting into the defense for a short gain.
So it looked like that was Jalen Smith for about maybe 3.
Okay, to the 23-yard line where it'll be 2nd and 7.
Again, the Cardinals are going to take all the time they need.
Yep. Again, they're the underdog in this one. 3-0 River Falls with some impressive victories earlier, but Cardinals on this home turf and The rain has subsided. And there's the handoff up the middle. The Cardinals.
That's good blocking and good second effort.
Up the middle, past the 25-yard line for
another 4 yards.
Chippewa on the carry, and Benke, the ball carrier. So it creates a 3rd and short here for McDonald, a 3rd and about 3 from the 27. Need to get to the 30 for the first down. After the kickoff went into the end zone.
Calling us McDonald there, you're gonna jinx us.
Oh, I did it. I'm sorry, I did so many McDonald
Used
games.
to doing a lot of McDonald games.
You know, I think I slipped and said Shy during McDonald. All right, so, well, sometimes you just kind of let the
and again, McDonald's doing well this year. Maybe you jinxed us into a first down.
They had 39-0 win over Owen Withee last night. And 3rd and short, they needed 3, and maybe got about a yard or so on the carry to
punt
Benke.
That one out.
So 4th and 2, and they'll bring on the punting unit with inside of 10.5 minutes to go here, 3rd quarter. So again, a tall order against a very talented. The thing about River Falls, they can run it and they can definitely pass it. And so a 4th down situation. They're not putting anybody deep. They're going for the block here. And there's the snap.
And that's going to be a heck of a roll.
Yeah, and it's going to the 35 and the 30 and the 25, and it keeps going all the way down to the 20-yard line, inside the 20 to the 18 or 19, where it finally gets down, and you take it from the 27, so 23 yards plus another 32. You're talking 55-yard punt.
That's a great punt, and he's already leading the Big Rivers Conference in the punting average by about 6 yards. That's another one that's going to help. I think he's averaging over 45.
Way to go, Colin Clary. Inside of 10 minutes now. Now another big defensive stand. Alan, you're with us.
Yeah, what are you thinking? They're not putting anybody deep. That's a great job of flipping the field by Chi High.
I think they were going for the block. I don't know, but the Cards, it seemed like the punter, Clary, was up closer, and so it worked. The Chippewa got it done. All right, so now, again, the impressive quarterback for River Falls, Tino Massa, taking over, and they'll run it off the right side, and that's where the big fella, Joseph Tarasevich, is pretty much, if they're running it, it's pretty much him. Although they do have this Trevor Bartlett, who is a sophomore, but again, he's more, my sense is when they've had a big lead, Bartlett's come in. So as a gain of 3 for Tarasevich, creating a 2nd and 3, and he'll take it from the pistol. And looking downfield, Massa, and he's got the sliding receiver, and he did catch it just past the 30-yard line, and that is number 3, Mason Novak, for a River Falls first down at the 31-yard line, and so that's their 7th of the night. Remember, they had the big lead early. I have Chi High officially 10 first downs to 7. I don't know, you may have a different number on that, Dave, but 10-7, Chi High on the first downs, and there's Massa handing it off at the Cardinal defense, converging right away on Tarasevich for a short gain past the basically up to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, so the Cardinals stymie the rush attempt by Tarasevich, who came in averaging close to 9 per carry. They've done a good job on him. Massa looks over the middle, and he rifles, and he's incomplete. He intended that one for number 3, Mason Novak, the leading receiver, but good coverage by the Cards again downfield. Alan, you got a name for me?
Yeah, number 0 did a great job there as the ball was delivered. He punched it out.
Owen Hediger, 5'11", 170 pounds. He's actually the 2nd leading tackler on the Cards coming into tonight with 15.5. So
now River Falls finds themselves with a very important 3rd down here.
3rd and 10 from the 31. Biggest play of the second half so far. Play action, short pass completed to Riker O'Keefe. Brought down well short of the first down. What do you think here, guys? He gained 5. It's a 4th and 5.
I think they're going to have to punt the ball back here, but they are not sending their punting team out. It's 4th and 4 maybe.
Yeah, you're right. He got a generous mark up to the 38. I would say it's 4th and 3. They got to get to the 41.
Give him a 7-yard completion.
Yeah, he did.
There.
We initially thought it was 5, so okay. 8:18 and counting in this 3rd quarter. And River Falls is going for it.
It's a huge play. They could run
down
it. They
12
could pass
to 6,
it.
believing in their offense. There's the handoff. Tarasevich is going to take it off the left side, and he dives. He got the first down. So again, that's Joseph Tarasevich, the 6'1", 195-pound senior running back, and averages almost 9 a game. Cards have done a pretty good job on him tonight. But that time he gets their 8th first down of the evening.
It's the 5 yards that they needed. They needed 3.
Yep. So they keep the drive alive. And Massa now back to pass, looking down the field, and he completes one to a sliding receiver at about the 36-yard line. And again, that's Mason Novak. And then, again, I think just the way Massa, 6'4", Tino Massa, 6'4", 200 pounds. He's nothing Tino about him, nothing tiny. He's big, and he looks like kind of a big-time quarterback the way he sets up and is delivered. So to the 37-yard line, another first down, and River Falls on the move now. The Cards have got their attention. Cardinal defense now facing a tough test, and then he's going to throw a screen pass, and he completes it, but for a loss of a yard on the play, and a good job by the Cardinals on defense. 21 that time for Chippewa Falls getting.
I think give credit to number 15 or 45. I can't tell by those.
Okay.
It's 45. I think that had that nice play. Completed pass, but for a loss of 1.
Okay, and it creates a 2nd down and 11 now for River Falls, going right to left here. And from the pistol, Massa going to get it off on the right side. Clean, crisp deliveries, and able to get that one for about 8 inside the 30 when the receiver gets out of there on the far side, trying to identify the number. And I believe...
Give him a 9-yard pass that time.
Looked like Todd Benedict, maybe number 4. All right, so 3rd and 1 from the 28, and the handoff, Tara Savage is going to pound it. And a good job of the defense, but close to the first down. And a timeout to measure.
On that stop last time,
good job by the defense.
I believe it was Brigham Garrett's is number 45.
Okay. And so needed to get to the 27. It was 3rd and 1 from the 28. And
they're going to move that ball back to the 27.
So that's where they need to get. Is that a flag down too?
Yeah, there is a flag on the play as well.
Laundry, as they say. And as we're waiting, let me tell you, Stelter Incorporated, a legacy, the highest quality and longest lasting concrete for 3 generations. Stelter Incorporated has been turning dreams into reality and is always proud to support local sports. Visit StelterIncorporated.com. Unnecessary roughness on the Cards. Ooh. And they had basically stopped him. It was very close. And now marching it down the field. Alan, did you see anything? 15-yard penalty.
Yeah, that's the exact same thing that happened with the Cardinals on the other end. They do get the full penalty because it's now at the 12-yard line.
Right. Yeah, so first down and 10 from the 12-yard. They get the first down, and whether they got it one way or another, they got it there. And now they can still get a first down inside the 2. Alan, did you see anything on the play? Or?
There's been some pushing and shoving here with number 75 on River Falls and number 10 for us, and so they called that the second guy.
Okay, Colin Clary, number 10, yeah.
Seems to be a little unfavorable matchup by about 100 pounds, but I've seen Clary throw the discus.
3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, and Massa rolls it over to the right. He'll fire incomplete. Had looked like 0. Charlie Burke intended for him, incomplete there, and it stops the clock with 6:09 to go, 3rd quarter, and the Cards leading at 12-6. River Falls on the drive.
Great job on whoever the defensive back was being blocked. He really busted that play. I think they wanted to do a bubble screen and went right through the block and gave him nothing. Almost got a busted play out of it, but
basically when the mark was all done, it's actually the 14 they need to get to the 4. There's a handoff. Tara Savage is going to take it all the way through the Cardinal defense down to the 1-yard line. He rips off yet another first down, and one of Tara Savage's better runs of the night. 6'1", 195-pound River Falls senior. Their 11th first down. They now have exceeded the Cards, at least by my count, by 1. But what really counts is the points. And now with inside of 6 minutes to go here in this 3rd quarter, River Falls looks to tie this game. Obviously giving it to Tara Savage. He'll run in, and they tie the game at 12 with 5:47 to go, 3rd quarter.
It's about another 10-play drive for them.
5:47 to go in the 3rd period, and now this all-important extra point. Nobody's been able to convert. They each missed a kick. The Cards missed a 2-point conversion. What will River Falls try to do here?
Actually, I think officially that was a 13-play drive. They had 7 passes and 6 rushes.
Riker O'Keefe to kick. He is a 5'9", 150-pound junior. The ball is down. There's the kick, and this one is much higher, and it's good. River Falls grabs the lead, 13-12. Back with the kickoff in a minute on WOGO Sports. This is Cardinal football.
I'm Jack Strand, and I've partnered with the Czech Law Office. As a cornerback for Bloomer,
Enjoy a little bit of everything you love at Sandbar and Grill.
on your side. Athletics has also taught me the importance of leadership, community, and dedication. These are the same skills that Attorney Czech brought to the Chippewa Valley and built his firm around for 25 years. The community has been a big part of that process. When Attorney Czech served as president,
We're your neighborhood sports bar. We're your Lake with Soda destination. Stop by Sandbar and Grill today.
whether it's in education, business, or athletics, being part of a team is something truly special. This is Jamie Liebrandt, Market President at Northwestern Bank, and every day our team is here for you, for your family, your business, and your community. At Northwestern Bank, you'll find all the technology and services of big banks, but in a personal setting that shows that people are what we value most. Northwestern Bank, building stronger communities where people matter. Member FDIC.
All right, Cards still very much in this. They're down 13-12. Yes, they trail. They trailed earlier, 6-0, tied it, grabbed the lead. But now, again, very run-oriented team. We know River Falls can go to the air. They mixed it up well. Credit River Falls. That was a good drive.
Yeah, let's see the Cardinals match it here. Again, the Cardinals' confidence is going to come from their offense. Not a very good first series, but let's see what they can do on the second series.
All right, there's the boot from Gavin Carufo. And, again, he puts it through the end zone. So the Cards will take over at their 20 for the second consecutive drive. River Country Co-op, proud to support our community. Download the River Country Co-op app for savings. And remember to gas up at the River Country Co-op Spirit Pump on River Street in Chippewa Falls, where a percentage of every sale goes toward Chi-High Athletics. McDonald or Chi-High Athletics, we'll note that. But thank you.
I think I just filled up there this morning and filled up on the Spirit Pump.
There you go. Thank you, Dave. All right, 1st and 10 from the 20. Here we go, Cardinals. Here we go. Come on, everybody. On Veterans Night for the Cards. Talon Schultz. There's a high snap from him out of the pistol. He's going to run it out of there and advancing it to the 21 or 22 maybe, and then wrapped up.
Yeah, that was the same design, same play they ran on the big first down after the penalty in the second quarter.
That one didn't work as well.
Looks like a timeout for a River Falls player who's probably going to have to.
Yep, and number 16 is going to check out here for a moment, and that is Blake Schneider, 5'10", 155-pound senior defensive back.
1 yard gain. I think it's time for. I think it's Jalen Smith time. Get him hot, get him open.
We also haven't had a Zenner carry in a while.
Yeah. A little later than usual, obviously, for this early in the third quarter, but obviously we had a later start tonight rather than 7 o'clock, closer to 7:50 in the evening. Talon Schultz ready to take it in the pistol as he's going to run it himself for the second consecutive time and get it up clear to the 25-yard line. Trying to push ahead, got to get to the 30 for that first down. So 2 straight runs by Talon. And they're going to get it out to the 25. So 3rd and 5 for the Cards. And again, as we get into the drama of this game with 4:47 to go in the third, down 13-12. But I'll tell you guys, as dangerous as River Falls is, biggest play of the game so far for the Cards. Keep this drive going. And
I'll tell you what, that reverse to Jalen Smith was a real beautiful
that was
play.
nice.
Let's see what they can dial up here. They're going to need something that can get 5 yards.
Can it work again? Talon Schultz is under center. Wingbacks on both sides, lone fullback. Receiver in motion. Rolling. Schultz is going to pass. Fires one along the sidelines and out of bounds, says the official, and incomplete. And so now 4th and 5 for the Cards from their own 25-yard line.
By the time Smith got open, it was too late. He was out of bounds, and then Thompson was trailing. He had a better shot there, but decided to go to Smith.
Clary to punt now. 4th and 5. There's the snap. It's just a 1-point game.
That's a beautiful punt.
Another great punt by Clary, and it's going to be fair caught at the 32-yard line, but then the receiver, did he drop it? Flag is thrown, too, about the 50.
I don't know what that would be.
Yeah. Clary from the
so pushing the
25.
back.
So
might be a block in the back. That would be on them.
43-yard punt before the fair catch. We hope it's against them. So far in penalties, 45 on the Cards, 20 on River Falls. 4:08 to go, third quarter. River Falls with the lone touchdown drive of this third period to grab a 1-point lead, and they got the extra point, and it's against River Falls. So the Cards they'll mark it off from the 32. Did you see what the penalty was?
No, they're
it looked like
this.
Block in the back was, I think, the signal. But they're going to mark it off from here, I think.
Yeah, from the 32.
So that should be, I think, a 15-yard penalty. Not sure if it's 10 or 15, but it's definitely not 5.
The thing about River Falls, I mean, again, this mixture of run-pass. I mean, Tarasevich is solid, and then
it's a 10-yard penalty, so the ball will be at the 22-yard line to start.
But they have so many different receivers that they can go to. 30 yards in penalties unofficially on the night as Tino Massa, the 6'4", 200-pound quarterback, takes it from the pistol, and it's going to be the handoff. Tarasevich running to the 24-yard line before he's wrapped up there by the Cardinals' Gavin Schultz.
Yeah, that play was made by Colin Clary. Did a great job getting the penetration, making the running back bounce it back, and then cleaned up by Gavin Schultz. Beautiful play, only a gain of 2 yards.
13-12 River Falls. They've got the ball. Second down and 8. 2 yards for Tarasevich that time. Massa rolling to his right, looking down the field. He'll fire one, and jump ball incomplete on the far side. Good coverage by the Cards out there. Jalen Smith, yeah.
Yep, beautiful.
So it creates a huge 3rd and 8 now with the clock stopping on the incompletion. 3:36, the 24-yard line. River Falls going right to left. Just a 1-point game for the Cardinals.
Yeah, after the excitement of the first half, there's been a lot of real big plays in the second half so far.
And now from the shotgun, he'll take it, rolling, looking down the field. Wide open receiver in the middle of the field, and he's going to tear it down the middle and finally get to the 36-yard line before he's wrapped up by the Cardinal defender. And an outstanding job by number 3, Mason Novak, the leading receiver for River Falls, taking it from the 24 all the way to the 37, a 39-yard reception. He was wide open, Allen, right in the middle of the field there. Tino Massa now from the shotgun. He's going to hand it off and then run it forward and press it ahead to about the 30-yard line or so. So big completion. Again, Massa's a big guy. Credit the River Falls offensive line. There hasn't been a lot of pressure on Massa really tonight.
Well, the Cardinal defense is getting a little bit tired here.
Yeah.
You're going to be seeing River Falls running downhill for a while.
And so this creates a 2nd and 3 from the 30 as they're on the move right to left, trying to build on that 1-point lead. Massa back to pass over the middle. Oh, near interception for the Cardinals.
That's Garrett's again.
Oh, boy.
Brigham Garrett's almost had that pick.
So close. The 6'10", 210-pound junior. Right in the hands. And just came through.
That's a real nice job to get back in a drop like that by a linebacker and get your hands on it.
Yeah.
I'll be thinking about that tonight.
Oh, boy, yeah. So close. That's the closest anybody's come to picking off Tino Massa this evening. And it creates a 3rd and 3 from the 30. They still go from the shotgun. There's the handoff and muscling ahead for first down to Tarasevich, the workhorse for River Falls. And it looks like he got the first down. And there it is. We'll move the chains, and first down number 13. The Cards have been no first downs in the second half, and the 2 times they've had the ball. So credit River Falls defense against them. And now River Falls taking over. First inside of 2.5 minutes left here in the third quarter. Massa from the pistol. He'll rifle it off to the left side and complete it inside the 20 to about 18 or 19. At Chippewa Valley Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, their team of highly trained sports medicine orthopedic surgeons and athletic trainers will get you back in the game in Altoona and Chippewa Falls with the new clinic and surgery center in Rice Lake. Coming up on 9:30 in the evening. 2nd and 3 from the 19. There's the handoff. Tarasevich And he'll get it down to about the 18 or so. You never have to wonder. Nobody else has carried the ball tonight. If it's a handoff, it's Tarasevich.
And Tarasevich is going to have a very, very big game. I think he's got 109 yards. He probably is over 100 if he's got all their carries.
I mean, I'm guessing got to be over 20 carries.
Again, the Cardinals did a great job on that one.
Yeah.
Held them. They've had 10 rushes this half and 14, so 24 rushes.
The thing is, the mixture of the run and the pass, that's the thing that makes this team dangerous. And there's the handoff on top to Charlie Burke. Burke coming around the right side, and the Cardinals turn him back short of the first down.
The ball's going to sit just outside the 16-yard line.
And we've got somebody injured. Okay, a timeout, Chippewa Falls, it looks like. I thought he was short. Alan, wasn't he short?
He was right at the sticks.
Huh, okay.
So the momentum had him a first down.
Okay, all right. We're a far distance away, so, okay. Credit River Falls, that's their 14th first down, and they've been doing it in both halves. And 1:05 and counting here. And so they take over 1st and 10 at the 16. And Tarasevich is going to tear into the Shy High defense to about the 9 or 10 yard line.
Put that ball right at the 10 for a 6-yard gain.
Yeah. So 2nd and 4. They've just had a more successful first down in the third quarter, Dave. I mean, it is just, it is what it is, right? I mean, Shy High's had the ball a couple of times, haven't been able to get.
Well, Shy High's had their chance, but
right. And they'll still get a chance here as they pound it into the Cards as the waning moments of this third quarter. And we'll see if we get one more play as the clock at 20 seconds. Or if we shift and go to the opposite end. Final 13 seconds of this third quarter. Tarasevich is just up, left, right, and up the middle, and I'm going to sound really old if I say this, and he kind of reminds me of like a Larry Zonka. But anyhow, he's not quite as much. That's a 1970s reference, so my apologies. The undefeated Miami Dolphins from many moons ago, but just kind of hammering away against that Cardinal defense. So it'll be 1st and goal from the 5 when we come back in a minute. This is Cardinal football on WOGO Sports.
What are customers saying about Post Class and Mirror?
Amazing job on my screens and very friendly.
I absolutely love my new Lindsay vinyl windows.
Prices are the best in town, along with fast customer service.
Got 2 heavy glass shower doors from Post Glass and Mirror. High quality, excellent service.
When I picked up my car after they replaced my windshield, it was cleaner than when I brought it in.
Residential glass and recalibration. Driver safety system after windshield replacement for any make and model. Call Post Glass and Mirror in Chippewa Falls. PostGlassandMirror.com.
My name is Carrie Kelm, and I'm a proud 1993 graduate of Chippewa Falls High School and the owner of Kelm Law Firm in downtown Chippewa Falls. Our firm specializes in family law, including divorce, custody and placement issues, and adoption, as well as criminal defense and restraining orders. With over 2 decades of experience, Kelm Law Firm has the playbook you need for success in the courtroom. Call or text 715-210-8699 for a consultation. For the best defense off the field, call Kelm Law Firm.
To the fourth quarter we go. 12 minutes to go in this heavyweight fight. The Cardinals led at the half 12-6. Third quarter was completely won by River Falls. They scored and they're on the brink of scoring again. 1st and goal from the 5. And again, it's just Tarasevich, left, right, up the middle, and then
But a lot of
mixing in passes.
A lot of passing this
Right.
quarter. They have this half. They have 94 yards of passing.
Really not any concerns about Massa as a runner. It hasn't been. And he'll roll out to the right looking, and he looks in the end zone. He's got his receiver for a touchdown, and they just grab a 19-12 lead. So this extra point is going to be huge because it will decide if it puts them up by 8 or if they go for 2 up by 9. And that was, I believe, Todd Benedict with the catch for the touchdown. Yep, Benedict, 6'3", 185-pounder. And I got to say, of their leading receivers, Benedict was down the list there a little bit. But no, he came in with 5 catches, 109 yards, averaging 20.8, and that's his second touchdown of the season. All right, they're going to go for 2 to try to make this a 9.2 possession game. Massa under center. Huge play. He'll roll to the right, looking into the end zone. He's got a receiver in the back corner again. And this time it's going to be number 6, Cal Dumond. We're back at the kickoff in a minute. This is Cardinal Football on WOGO Sports.
Winning. A rush of exhilaration. Winning. The triumph of victory. Winning. Bringing home what you've always wanted.
Hey, bidder. Don't delay. Bid today at Wisconsin Surplus Online Auction. We sell anything and everything from vehicles, heavy equipment, collectibles, and more. WisconsinSurplus.com. Auctions run 24/7. Bid, buy, and sell with Wisconsin Surplus. Be a winner.
On the court, the field, and the ice, leaders stand out. They innovate, inspire, and win at the highest level. And at Chippewa Valley Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, they are the unquestioned leaders in orthopedic, brain, and spine care. Whether it's surgery to get your athlete back in the game or managing chronic pain so you can enjoy life again, call Chippewa Valley Orthopedics and Sports Medicine in Altoona and Chippewa Falls, with a new and improved clinic and surgery center now open in Rice Lake. Book your appointment at cvosm.com.
All right, the Cards in a difficult position now, down by 9. Still got the entire fourth quarter, 11:54, but it's going to take 2 possessions. Even if they score and get a 2-point conversion, it would be a 21-20 game. But again, that's a far cry because they've had the ball twice and have not got a first down in the second half. It's time for that to change.
Yeah, River Falls has flipped the script now. Chi-Hi's offense cannot control their destiny. They're going to need a stop by the defense. The Cardinals are going to have to maintain ball control here, get this one just to give their defense a chance to get a stop.
All right, and here's the boot, and it's going to hit at the 5 and roll into the end zone. So very successful kicking.
So we've had
for River Falls.
touchbacks out of this kicker for River Falls, regardless of which way he's kicking.
Yeah, he's done a good job. All right, so now the Cards at the 20-yard line, 11:54 to go in this game, down 21-12 on Veterans Night.
See what they can do here. A very anemic half so far.
Yeah.
5 carries for 13 yards and no first downs, and 1 incomplete pass.
And again, looking at the carries for Chi-Hi, it's been certainly Benke and Smith primarily, a little bit of Zenner, and a little bit of Talon Schultz as well. All right, Schultz from the pistol. He'll take it. Snap, and he's going to run it himself. And up to the 25, still in his feet, the 30, the 35, the 40, the 45, the 50, all the way to the 40-yard line, but there's a flag down way back at the 18-yard line.
That's an exciting run, but that's going to come back. That's a huge penalty for the Cardinals. You talk about that ball on the 40-yard line. Would have been a 40-yard gain, and instead it's going to be a 10-yard loss and put them in a hole offensively.
Again, prior to that, Chi-Hi had 45 yards in penalties to 30 for River Falls. Before that, don't forget to stick around with us later for the Post-Glass and Mirror post-game show and the Kelm Law Firm Defensive Player of the Game. Alan will also talk to his Hall of Fame head coach, Chuck Rakovich, on this Veterans Night afterwards. He'll mark it off. The 20 had been the original line, so back to the 10. So 55 yards in penalties for the Cards to 30 for River Falls on the night.
So this is an offensive penalty, which is just a devastating penalty for the Cardinals. Instead of a huge first down, you're behind the sticks and you don't have a passing offense.
Right.
Cardinals back to the 10-yard line.
And again, passing as an element of surprise, but when it's an obvious passing situation, we'll see what they do in that situation. But yeah, we had a ton of fun highlights for you in that first half. I don't have any saved, and we're into this early from the second half yet. So I'd like to. Talon Schultz, the quarterback from the pistol with the running back behind him. He'll take it. High snap. Looks down the field.
There's your highlight right there.
Got him. Yes, down the middle of the 40. And still on the move. All the way to midfield. And there's the Cardinals with a big 40-yard completion all the way down the field to Smith. Jalen Smith, and there's a 40-yard connection. So, well, they can go to the air when they need to.
There you go. The defensive back made a mistake, went for that ball, tried to get the pick, and wound up paying for it.
Sweet. All right, so there's a Cardinal first down, first one of the second half. Now they take over at midfield, and River Falls have to wake up to go, wow, they can throw the ball. And Schultz, he'll take it himself on the quarterback draw, and is hammered around midfield for little to no gain. Inside of 11 minutes now in this contest, as no gain is the declaration from public address announcer Dave Hansen. Camo uniforms on this Veterans Night. Wonderful festivities beforehand. Things were bumped back, but the bagpipe, the veterans on the field, the players lifting their helmets high, show of respect and appreciation and honor. 2nd and 10 from the 50. Schultz, he'll take it. Running around the right side, Schultz dashing out there, and the trucking ahead down toward the 40, and a good run by
Might have got
Schultz.
it with that last effort, marking him right at the sticks.
Yeah. Now, I got to say, Alan, boy, it seems like Schultz they're running him a lot more in the second half than they did in the first.
Yeah, absolutely. They're finding success with it. He's quicker to the hole.
Yeah.
And whatever it is, the blocking scheme's working for him, and I think it gives him a chance to kind of pick and choose and go where he wants.
Very close. He's just
Ball's
about so close.
At the 40, but it's not a first down, and they're not looking for a measurement.
3rd and 1. It's not a full one. Trust me. He got 9.5 or so on that.
It's
so
as close as you can get without a measurement.
He's under center. Wingbacks both side. Lone fullback.
I think we got a timeout called by River Falls.
And we'll take a break as well. Back in a minute for a big 3rd and 1. The Chi-Hi Cards are on the move, trailing 21-12 with 9:45 to go on WOGO Sports. This is Cardinal football.
Competition drives us to be our best. That's why sports are such a valuable experience for all of our young athletes.
At Smiles in Motion, our board-certified pediatric dentists and team make it fun to go to the dentist. We address dental care and education in a professional and gentle manner to ease our young patients. Smiles in Motion, where lasting smiles begin.
Find a friend. So before you head to the next high school game, stop into our all-new dealership in Chippewa Falls and see why you'll find a friend at Toyson Ford.
From businesses to homes, rental properties to ATVs, think Mauer Sperry Insurance in Chippewa Falls. Family run for 4 generations, Mauer Sperry Insurance is one of the oldest insurance agencies in the country, with coverage you can count on from a local team you trust. As an independent insurance agency, we find the companies that best fit your family's needs and budget. Based in Chippewa Falls, Mauer Sperry Insurance Agency, protecting people, empowering businesses. Learn more and get a quote at MauerINS.com.
Here we go, Cardinals, here we go. Camo uniforms, Veterans Night, 9:45 left, 4th quarter. Cards down 21-12. Schultz under center. The handoff, and they're going to pound it, first down and then some, and there's the good run for the Cardinals. Smith, good carry for Jalen Smith to the 35, and another Cardinal first down. So the 40-yard gain on the pass play of first, and then they get this one to they'll say the 34-yard, so a gain of 6+ there for Smith. From the 34-yard line now, moving it right to left. Schultz under center, wingbacks both sides. And this one coming around and pounding it into the line of scrimmage, and there's a late flag is thrown.
Came from behind, so that could be anything. It's probably a hold, but that could be.
That's actually 32. Gavin Schultz, 5'8", 160-pound junior, carrying that time. So I don't know. Alan, it seems like Benke, who carried it a lot in the first half, we've heard little to none of in the second half. Is he okay? Is he?
Yeah, no indication. I haven't seen or heard anything that he's not.
Okay. Cardinals, it's against them. Another 10-yard penalty, Dave.
Once again, the Cardinals behind the sticks, and let's see if they can come out of it with a big pass like they did last time. It's first and 20. They could run the ball, but
they have pulled several rabbits out of the hat tonight. They really have. 9 minutes to go. Down 21-12. They need to score, get the ball back, and score again to win this on Veterans Night. Schultz under center. He'll go back to pass. He'll run out of there, and he'll toss a pass. And, he tried to lead his intended receiver, incomplete there on the far side.
Schultz running for his life on that play. Couldn't have really gotten anything on that ball. Just amazing he actually got it out anywhere near the receiver.
I'm going to go another old school football reference, kind of looking like a Doug Flutie to me. So
I think you might be going by size alone on that reference.
Yeah. But you got to start somewhere.
You do, and why don't we start with the Hail Mary right here?
There we go. All right, 2nd and 20 from the 44 of River Falls. The Cards down 9. Clock is of the essence. And taking it around this side and running into a sea of white shirts is the Cardinal ball carrier.
That's Smith, I think.
And it is Jalen Smith.
Ball's going to stay at the 44, so no gain for Jalen Smith.
3rd and 20. Wow. I don't know what they got in the playbook for this one, but
definitely 2-down territory if they can get any yards at all on this one.
I, like you, was a fan of that misdirection run to Jalen Smith earlier, but I don't know, can that work a second time? It is 3rd and 20. 8:12 left in this game in regulation. Cards down 9. Trips to the right, 1 to the left. Lone fullback with Schultz. He rolls to the right. He fires one a little bit low, incomplete.
Like he might have had him a little bit there. That would have been a tough one to squeeze in there.
Looked like maybe 19 Ian Kessner might have been. I don't know.
So 4th and 20 could have Colin punt this one, but then with the dangerous River Falls offense, you're thinking there's no way you're going to stop them 2 times to win this game. So this is pretty much what it's all dialed up to be here.
Mm-hmm. Clock stopped, 8:03 to go in the game. Cards down 21-12. River Falls already 2 second-half touchdowns. Could this be it? From the shotgun, Schultz, one lone running back with him. Here comes the rush on him. He's going to fire one deep down the field, and it's intercepted.
And that's as good as a punt right there, which is why
to the 10-yard line.
Throw it up.
It would have been wise to drop it, but it's hard to resist, and actually intercepted by Anthony McPherson, 5'11", 175-pound senior defensive back for River Falls. They lead it by 9. They've got the ball with 7:56 to go in the 4th quarter. Alan, what'd you see on that?
Yeah, just, it's what you got to do in that situation is you got to heave that up.
Yeah.
And River Falls is definitely playing a protection defense. They had an umbrella there 4 deep, and not much of a chance to. But you're fortunate that they took the interception. So
they took the bait. Now your defense has to stop them and get the ball back. There's still time.
Haven't had a lot of turnovers on defense, but you need one here.
Mm-hmm. All right, so now 1st and 10 from their own 12-yard line. And Tara Savage is going to pound away and to go to about the 16 and be turned back. But again, chewing up some clock. But again, the big thing here would be 3 and out, Dave. The big thing, right? I mean, they're not going to go for it on 4th down inside the 20, River Falls. And so the big thing, get this ball back. Don't give them a 1st down. And if you give them 1, you can't give them 2. Fair enough?
Yeah, now you can see this is the first time all game that they're going to be patient and take some time off the clock.
Yeah, they've been in the hurry up, especially in the first half. And Tara Savage now off the left side to the 20 or so. Alan, I mean, some folks listening by radio and such, they might go, well, I mean, they know it's going to go to Tara Savage, other than if they're going to pass it. But he's a tough guy to bring down, isn't he?
Absolutely. Both those runs, Gavin Schultz was the first one on his legs, and he's the smallest kid on the field. I just really love the way that he approaches the run game.
Yeah. All right, so now it's a 3rd and 1 from the 21, and there's the handoff. Tara Savage again. He's going to go off the left side for the 1st down. So there's 1 first down, but be great to limit it to just that one. It's constant action at Metropolis Resort in Action City in Eau Claire with an arcade, trampoline park, ninja warrior course, go-karts, laser tag, mini golf, a water park, and so much more. Plus on-site restaurants and coffee. MetropolisResort.com. It's MetropolisResort.com.
Yeah, with 6:45 left, I think what you're looking at here is 1 more 1st down, the odds would be significantly decreased.
Royal Credit Union is your trusted advisor for every age and stage of life. Start your financial foundation with a checking and savings account. Grow your funds with certificates and a money market, and stay secure in retirement. Royal has accounts for every step of your financial journey, so you can start here, grow here, stay here, providing trusted financial solutions for every age and stage of life since 1964. See how Royal can help you on your financial journey at rcu.org/allroyal. Insured by NCUA.
Well, that's what's going to happen when you carry the ball 40 times.
Yeah, I was going to say 30 times, but yeah, it's been a lot of carries.
So they've had 14 rushes in the first half, 17 rushes, so 31 rushes so far, and the game's not over.
Every time.
Yeah, I don't think the quarterback even had a run, did he?
I don't think so, no. So 31 rushes for Tarasevich.
And they're not going to take him out right now with a 9-point game either.
Well, I think
he went out for the injury.
Yeah,
right, he's out for the injury,
but
I don't think he's done.
Both times, yeah, okay, so it's 1st and 10 from the 24. Clock now starting to go again at 6:25. And from the pistol, they're going to take it and run it right up the middle to about the 30-yard line. And Trevor Bartlett, I told you about him, 6'1", 205. He's just a sophomore. Get used to that name because Tarasevich will graduate, and we'll all wish him well. But Bartlett's going to be there the next couple of years. So out to the 30, a gain of 6. But that's a tough one, right, on first down when you want to say no more first downs if you're Chi-High here on Veterans Night. But they've got another 2nd and 4.
Yeah, River Falls is a good team to be that marquee running back or their quarterback. They get a lot of action.
And again, Chi-High has limited their offense comparatively to the other scores they posted in their first 3 games. And there's a handoff up the middle, and he's going to get another first down. So, again, we talked about trying to limit them to no first downs. They've gotten 2 and 5.5 minutes to go. Plumbing or heating and cooling emergencies, they don't take days off, and that's why Wierzgala Plumbing and Heating is available 24/7, serving the Chippewa Valley and surrounding areas since 1969. Wierzgala Plumbing and Heating, call 839-0707 or go to wierzgala.com. Again, talk about River Falls, Hudson, and New Richmond, and those are the creme de la creme of the Big Rivers Conference and very competitive, and those would be very interesting games to see those teams play.
Yeah, the Cardinals did a great job coming out here competing. Didn't do a whole lot to hurt themselves. Just kind of stalled in the second half.
Yep. And there's the screen pass off on the right side, and they get it off and down the right sideline and finally into Chi-High territory is number 4, the dangerous Todd Benedict, who scored the touchdown earlier, 6'3", 185-pound senior, and yet another first down. And so River Falls has kept it trucking here in the second half. But again, talk about these fine first half for the Cards, and that's where you say, hey, need to continue to build on that. But against Stevens Point, you had that. Against last week, down 14-7 at New Richmond. Tonight, leading undefeated River Falls, 12-6. All very good first halves, but sealing the deal a bit more challenging.
Yeah, when we talked to Coach Rankovich at the end of the game last week, that's exactly what he said is, hey, I want to see these guys play a full game.
Yep. And again, gave us we have those highlights from the first half again in the postgame, and they were fun, and they were exciting. And Tarasevich now off the left side to the 45, the 40, and he's going to want to stay in bounds, and the Cards get him out of bounds with 4:18 to go. It really comes down, this would just have a different feel right now, even if they had missed the 2-point conversion, because then you'd be talking about 19-12, and that would have a greater drama. But, wow, the Cards need 2 possessions and 4:18 to go.
Yeah, it puts a different spin on how fast they need to get the ball back, definitely. Looks like
Next
that was 11-yard gain that time.
Rice Lake next week, the Chi-High opponent. They're playing Menominee tonight. And he fakes it, gets it to Benedict, the 35, the 30, the 25, and he's down. And again, you got to respect this, Alan, the passing. And not only the quarterback, Tino Massa, 6'4", 200 senior, but, so many different targets to go to.
And they're still playing relatively hurry up, considering the only thing they have to do is run this clock out and they win the game.
Inside of 4 minutes. I think once you get used to hurry, it's hard to slow it down. It's addictive like sugar. All right, what's the delay here? I'm not sure.
Well, they better be careful, because if they score here and don't get the extra point, it's a 16-point game.
Yeah. Okay.
excuse me, a 15-point game, and that's really the only chance for the Cardinals to come back.
Interesting. All right, and you're going to run it inside the 20 again, going to Dorais, who the 2 times he's been down for a short stint with a bit of an injury. It's just been for a minute. We'll get a timeout. Chippewa back in a minute on WOGO Sports. This is Cardinal Football.
Leaders in orthopedic, brain, and spine care. Whether it's surgery to get your athlete back in the game or managing chronic pain so you can enjoy life again, call Chippewa Valley Orthopedics and Sports Medicine in Altoona and Chippewa Falls, with a new and improved clinic and surgery center now open in Rice Lake. Book your appointment at cvosm.com.
Competition drives us to be our best. That's why sports are such a valuable experience for all of our young athletes. At Choice & Ford, we know the importance of good competition. It's easier than ever to shop for a new car or truck, and that's pushed all of us at Choice & Ford to be better at what we do in creating a great experience for our customers. It's the reason that we have the slogan, "You'll find a friend." So before you head to the next high school game, stop into our all-new dealership in Chippewa Falls and see why you'll find a friend at Choice & Ford.
Dorais on the handoff, and he gets it inside the 10-yard line for River Falls. Leading at 21-12 over Chi-High with 3:14 to go. Thanks to Colin Nichols, our radio producer back at our WOGO studio tonight, carrying out the broadcast, making sure things get taken care of on FM 103.1, AM 680, and the live stream on WOGO.com. And thanks also to Sam Aberley, our video producer here tonight, and has been able to put his umbrella away. Inside of 3 minutes now, and first and goal from the 8-yard line for River Falls. They've shown how good they are here in the second half, not fazed by trailing 12-6 on the road. Dorais up the middle, pounding away inside the 5-yard line. Well, stick around later before this is all said and done in the Post-Glass and Mirror post-game show. Our Alan Dunham will be talking to Chi-High Hall of Fame head coach Chuck Rakovich. We'll also have the Post-Glass and the Kelm Law Firm Defensive Player of the Game. And also Dave with his stats at the end, and we'll have plenty of those highlights, all except one, which came from the first half. 21-12 our score, and the clock continuing to tick towards 2 minutes. And inside of 2 minutes now. And River Falls seems to have learned the slowdown that you were calling for them to do. And there's the pass on the right side, and pass into the end zone. Touchdown from Tino Massa goes to Mason Novak, and again, he's got a lot of receivers to complement Dorais' running, and River Falls goes up 27-12. But as you pointed out, Dave, I mean, it's a long shot, but if they miss the extra point, the Cards would actually be within 2 scores.
Yeah, and even if they make the extra point, it's a 16-point game. So, I mean, realistically speaking, it was the only shot the Cardinals had was to score quickly, get an onside kick, and score again.
So, all right. And this is going to be number 11, their kicker. Actually, I think it's a different kicker than the number 11. Carufel does the kickoffs. But that one was good. 28-12. All right, we're back in 30 seconds with our kickoff. The Cards down by 16. 1:46 to go on WOGO Sports. This is Cardinal Football.
Looking for a little more comfort in your life? Call the experts at Kurth Heating and Cooling, your local employee-owned, factory-authorized carrier dealer. Kurth technicians are the authorities at getting peak performance from your heating and cooling system. You could even find yourself saving money on your energy bill. They work on most brands of equipment, so call Kurth first.
Dear Cardinal families and alums, please help support your fellow Cardinals and community members by stopping by the Birdcage during school events or going on our online store at cfbirdcage.square.site.
46 seconds of this high school football battle. Big Rivers Conference, Chi-High down by 2 touchdowns and 2 two-point conversions. If you have a need for anything glass, a new mirror, quality shower doors, a new windshield, call the glass leaders. Call White City Glass. Volleyball tomorrow on the Wogo Sports YouTube channel. The Debbie Raceler Invitational at McDonald. Lots of teams volleyball all day. It starts with Caleb Swenson and company. 8:40 tomorrow on the Wogo Sports YouTube channel and on Facebook. There's the kickoff fielded at about the 1 yard line. The Cards bringing it toward the near side and then cutting it back in and wrapped up at the 25 yard line is the ball carrier.
Well, let's see what the Cardinals passing game can do in their 2-minute offense here. Might as well practice it and see what you can do. He played a pretty tough game against probably the best team in the Big Rivers Conference. Now, if they can get something going on a 2-minute offense, even if they don't win the game here, they finish with a pretty good feeling about this game.
All right, 2 receivers to the right side, 2 to the left. Lone fullback in the backfield with the Cardinal quarterback, Talon Schiltz. High snap for Schiltz. He'll rein it in and fire one incomplete and potentially interceptable ball there by the River Falls defender who gets helped up 0, Charlie Burke. So 2nd and 10 for the Cards, 95 ticks of the clock remaining. They led 12-6 at the half. River Falls has shut them out 22-0 here in the second half. I mean, with River Falls, I think the thing to me that's most impressive is that mixture of the run-pass. I don't know about you guys, but.
Yeah, like we said coming in, they're a very balanced team, and the rain wasn't going to bother them at all either.
And Schultz will fire one off to about the 31-yard line for the completion. And Jalen Smith gets it. I mean, their defense didn't overwhelm me, although they have stepped up and done what they've needed to in the second half, for sure, right?
Yeah, definitely bend but don't break defense.
Yeah, and in the second half, I mean, you could tell that Cards got their attention in that first half, leading at 12-6. But by shutting them down with no first downs early in the second half, that helped. And Schultz gets a pass off to Jalen Smith again. And then they'll break one out to the 40-yard line for a Cardinal first down.
That's the first time we've seen that play, a wide receiver screen to Smith.
Yeah.
Had a couple of blockers, and it was a nice play.
Yeah, and 13th first down of the night for the Cardinals. Obviously, they haven't had as many of those in the second half as Schultz from the pistol. Back to pass inside of 50 seconds, and there's a completion off on the right side, and he's got his receiver Smith again, and he goes out of bounds near the 40-yard line, stopping the clock with 42.5 seconds to go. And another Cardinal first down.
Did you see who it was that got the first completion of this series?
Smith.
Smith got all 3?
He did. The first completion of the series.
Yeah, Smith had both.
He's got the last 2, but who got the first one?
It's like a trivia question on a game show.
I didn't think there was a completion, I guess.
Go back, yeah, he has.
I thought there were 2, but.
Okay.
All right, to the 43-yard line, 42.5 seconds. Schultz from the pistol, back to pass. Here comes the rush, and just beyond the arms of his intended receiver, Benke. Just haven't called his name a lot in the second half. He was a workhorse in the first half, Tyler. And 39 seconds left in this game for the Cards, on the brink of going to 1-3 on the season and 1-2 in the conference, with Rice Lake, their opponent, coming here to Dorais next week, back-to-back home games.
So that is going to be a trivia question that's going to bother me, because somebody went from the 20 to the 26, and I gave Schultz the completion for 6 yards, but I didn't get it written down, and I don't think it was Jalen.
Okay. And now Schultz rolling on the right side and heaving a pass incomplete. There were no Cardinals there necessarily, but it was not intercepted by the would-be interceptor, Thade Dreyer of River Falls. 33 seconds left. Again, you can always check the Wogo Sports calendar at WDOGO.com. Volleyball tomorrow, and I know Chi High Volleyball on Thursday. They had a tough game, losing 3-1 to Stevens Point the other day in a contest that was aired on our Wogo Sports YouTube channel and Facebook. And Schultz will rifle one on the right side. He's got his receiver and spun down at about the 34-yard line.
Looks like is that number 12?
19 that time, Ian Kestner. Sophomore, 6 foot, 170-pounder. Called his name a couple times tonight. And Schultz comes in with the play from the sideline. 26.7 seconds to go, 28-12 River Falls. Cards had led at the half. 12-6, but it wasn't to be on this Veterans night. Schultz from the pistol, running back behind him. He's going to take it himself, running up to the 30 and going out of bounds at about the 28, and a flag is thrown on the far sideline.
Another hold on a fourth down completion, as if to just sum up the second half for the Cardinals. A block in the back.
I got to tell you guys, having been to the first time, I played a little volleyball at Wauwatosa East High School back in the day, and you can tell I'm old with some of those football references I had of Doug Flutie and Larry Zonka. But I'll tell you, boy, the energy in the gym the other day with volleyball, you got to go check out some volleyball. I mean, it is something. It's an experience.
I think I might have caught you a little bit on that game. I know when we go through our channel, I see some of these games on Google being played.
Yeah, it's really, I mean, the crowd, it's noisy, it's like intense, and you know what? And there's a ton of action, and it's kind of a pickleball world we all live in these days, and so people like the action. All right, we'll take another 30-second break. Back in a moment. WOGO Sports. This is Cardinal Football.
Propane is energy efficient and affordable, and Quality Propane and Fuels has been the trusted propane supplier to northern Wisconsin since 1996. Propane keeps the lights on in your appliances and furnace running, even during power outages. Don't miss Customer Appreciation Day, September 18th from 3 to 6. Free food, prizes, and sign up on site for contracts for the heating season to make sure you're ready for the winter ahead. Customer Appreciation Day, Thursday, September 18th from 3 to 6 at Quality Propane in Chippewa Falls.
Final 16.9 seconds. Shy High trailing 28-12. 4th and 12 now from the River Falls 45, going right to left. Cardinals looking to finish it out. And Schultz now one final time. 3 receivers to the left. Looking, he's got protection. He'll rifle one and comes up short. And so with 11.7 seconds to go, River Falls take over. I just want to say, hey, thanks to you guys, Dave Check on color, and Alan. I know we'll have the post game and such, but I hear you guys, and with Caleb, you guys make a great team on the road or here. And Alan, when you're in the booth too, you're great. And so thanks for letting me ride along tonight. So.
Yeah, thank you, Mark. I appreciate it.
Yeah, it's fun to be here, and I always say, thanks to WOGO for putting this together and giving the sponsors a chance to bring this to people in the community, and now, the fact that you bring in volleyball, much appreciated. Love the opportunity to have sports broadcast throughout the area for people, especially if they can't make it out here.
Alan, I've known you a long time, but I don't know that I've seen a bigger smile on you with those grandpa pictures I see.
And Italy's not a bad place, a little far away, but it's a great place to visit.
There you go.
I'm telling you, I just got a kick out of listening to Alan do the stats. I did listen to those stats against Eau Claire Memorial. Granted, that was a fast-paced game, so I'll give you credit. A lot of stats to write down.
That does it. River Falls comes out of here with the win. Chahai led at the half, 12-6, but River Falls outscores them 22-6 after intermission, winning on Veterans Night here on WOGO, Hallie, Eau Claire, Chippewa Falls. We're back with the postgame in 2 minutes on WOGO. This is Cardinal Football.
Time to get away. It's adventure play. MetropolisResort.com.
School's back in session, but that doesn't mean the fun has to stop. Have a spooktacular fall at Metropolis Resort with some fantastic specials, themed activities, and more. We promise there's no tricks this fall, just treats at Metropolis Resort in Eau Claire, Wisconsin. Visit MetropolisResort.com for more information.
Metropolis Resort. MetropolisResort.com.
Whether it's in education, business, or athletics, being part of a team is something truly special. This is Jamie Leibrandt, Market President at Northwestern Bank, and every day our team is here for you, for your family, your business, and your community. At Northwestern Bank, you'll find all the technology and services of big banks, but in a personal setting that shows that people are what we value most. Northwestern Bank, building stronger communities where people matter. Member FDIC.
What are customers saying about Post Glass and Mirror?
Amazing job on my screens and very friendly.
I absolutely love my new Lindsay vinyl windows.
Prices are the best in town, along with fast customer service.
Got 2 heavy glass shower doors from Post Glass and Mirror. High quality, excellent service.
When I picked up my car after they replaced my windshield, it was cleaner than when I brought it in.
For commercial or residential glass and recalibration of the advanced driver safety system after windshield replacement for any make and model, call Post Glass and Mirror in Chippewa Falls. PostGlassandMirror.com.
Citizens of Chippewa, the gauntlet has been thrown. River Country Co-op has Chi-Hi and McDonald's Spirit gas pumps located on West River Street in Chippewa Falls. A percentage of every pump goes toward Chi-Hi or McDonald athletic programs. Download the River Country Co-op app and save every day with rewards. Refuel after the game and get 2 for $13 Ovenworks pizza. Don't forget 5-cent Tuesdays or 3 cents every day at the pump. Blue or red, pick your pump. RiverCountryCo.com.
All right. Chi-Hi loses at 28-12, but they put up a great fight throughout and led at halftime 12-6 on this Veterans Night. Welcome to the Post-Game Show, brought to you by Post Glass and Mirror in Chippewa Falls. Quality service at affordable prices for commercial, home, and auto glass. Visit postglassandmirror.com. And looking to see, where do we got the Chi-Hi squad tonight? So
Allen's out in the middle of the field, but it looks like the Chi-Hi squad is to our left.
Yeah, they're coming down getting the high fives from the fans, and then they'll sing the song, and we'll see if Coach gets before or after he talks to the team.
All right, Dave, give us your thoughts on the game.
Well, it's a fun game to watch. I mean, as a fan, they come out, they do exactly what you want them to do, and the only chance a team that is this big of an underdog has is to really keep this game in the fourth quarter close, and they did that. You know, going into the fourth quarter, it was an exciting game and a couple of different series. You know, the Cardinals don't shoot themselves in the foot and put themselves in that position where they have to go 20 yards on first down, and things could turn out a little bit different if on that one series in the third quarter they moved the ball. This was actually a lot closer of a game than it could have been, and they did it exactly what you have to do. Again, River Falls is a flashy team; they're going to score a lot, and I think the game plan for the Cardinals put them in a position to win it.
Alan, your thoughts on the game?
Yeah, I think, like Dave said, you played exactly the first half that you could play, maybe the best half they've played all year, and then whether all the gas is out of the tank or what, it's interesting to talk to the coaching staff here to kind of figure out. But as hot as you were in the first half, you're almost that cold in the second half.
Well, I think you got the attention of this undefeated team, right? I mean, wow, you had the lead. You beat them. You stopped them. 4th and 1 from the 6-yard line. Colin Clary, I mean, certainly a candidate for Defensive Player of the Game. The Kelm Law Firm Defensive Player of the Game. And so, I don't know, we might as well introduce that now. It's time for the Kelm Law Firm Defensive Player of the Game, brought to you by the attorney Carrie Kelm. For best defense off the field, contact Kelm Law Firm in Chippewa Falls, 715-210-8699. What do you think?
You know, that's funny that you mentioned Colin Clary, because I was going to go with Colin Clary for one reason. I didn't hear any interceptions. I didn't hear any sacks. I really didn't hear anything. I don't think we had one big play on defense other than that 4th down stop. So give it to the punter.
Yeah,
I mean, that was our best defense tonight. Is
the punter, and then also he was the player called out on the biggest stop of the night for the Cards.
Right.
So all right. Well, head coach, Hall of Fame head coach Chuck Rakovich is approaching our Alan Dunham. Alan, take it away.
Hey, Coach. Thank you for coming out for some questions. We appreciate it. Thank you so much for what you do for the veterans. And as you talk to the team during this week, what do you kind of emphasize to them is when you have this Veterans Night?
Well, we just talked about what the veterans have done for us, and that's, this is our small way that we can thank them.
Yeah, absolutely. The high school game is such a teaching moment, so many teachable moments throughout the season. I know last week you said, hey, what are you looking for out of this team? Is you want to see them play a full game, come out here and play a great first half, maybe the best first half they've played, and then second half is different. Kind of how do you think about that in terms of that first half, the second half, the big difference?
Well, we're getting better. Every week we've gotten a little bit better in the first half. But now we got to figure out what to do in the second half, because we've kind of let the emotions get down a little bit. And Well, but let's give credit to River Falls. There's a reason they're highly ranked in the state. They're a good football team, and our kids played well.
Yeah, there's such good continuity. You had basically 4 runners that were getting carries and getting yards. Really a lot of mix. Is that something you're trying to do, is get as many people involved as you can on offense?
No, that's not really a plan. The plan is just, who's some guys run a play better than others, and we just try to seed that in. So we don't have a plan as far as, getting multiple guys the ball.
Yeah, and then on defense, maybe a little bit lighter up front. When River Falls kind of got some momentum, it's tough to stop that. Is there anything else you try to do in terms of slowing these guys down?
Well, what can you do? When their offensive line is, they got a Division I Indiana recruit. They're huge up front, and our defensive line is not real big. Yeah. And the big guys that we have in our D-line also play our offensive line. So, it's a tough pill to battle.
Yeah. Hey, great effort out there, Coach. Always exciting for Chi-High football, and thanks again for what you do for the veterans and how you're teaching these kids, and we look forward to seeing you next week.
Hey, thank you for the job, and you and giving us a good,
we appreciate it, Coach. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Alan Dunham, on the field with head coach, Hall of Fame head coach Chuck Rakovich on this Veterans Night. And I don't know, there may be other schools that do this. Chi has been doing it for a number of years. It's a classy night. It's one of the bright nights of the year in Chippewa Falls, I think.
Yeah, it is. And you see, a lot of the teams in different sports. You see the NFL do a good job. This is something that you should see in every high school across America. So it's not something that should be special. It's something that should be an entire month or more to be able to celebrate our veterans.
Dave, again, Colin Clary got the Kelm Law Firm Defensive Player of the Game. Congratulations to him. Brought to you by the attorney Kerry Kelm. For the best defense off the field, contact Kelm Law Firm in Chippewa Falls, 715-210-8699. Again, we're in the midst of the Post-Glass post-game show for commercial or residential glass and recalibration of the advanced driver safety system after windshield replacement for any make and model. Call Post-Glass and Mirror in Chippewa Falls, postglassandmirror.com. Dave, how about those stats?
All right, stats of the game. Talon Schultz finishes 6 for 15 for 106 yards. Running, Talon Schultz was 7 rushes for 38 yards. Jalen Smith, 12 for 60 yards. Luke Zenner, 4 for 21 yards. Tyler Benke had 14 carries for 69 yards. So the Cardinals overall, 37 carries for 188 yards, which is just a little over a 5-yard average per clip. Receptions, Jalen Smith had 4 for 92 yards. Ian Kessner had 1 for 8 yards. And an unknown player had 1 catch for 6 yards. And that I'm going to have to watch the film because that's bothering me. And that's the 106 yards of passing that adds up correctly. All right, so defensively, their quarterback was 18 for 29 passing for 182 yards. Rushing, they had 37 carries for 176 yards. You can imagine that was pretty much all their, or for the most part, I think in the last series we might have seen someone else only because he was injured. But he definitely had over 150 yards of rushing, their number one guy, and a 4.75 average. So total yards actually was not that bad. We had 294 total yards. They had 358 total yards. And, when you consider that wasn't too bad, the turnovers weren't too bad, this is a game that the Cardinals played and hung on to about as well as they could have against this powerful, like you said, highly ranked River Falls team.
Absolutely. Dave, thanks so much. You do a great job. I got to say, I'm used to doing both, and it was wonderful to have somebody else do it and do such an outstanding job. So thank you for that, and together we'll solve this mystery. You get me your cell number. I'll text you. I'll go back and watch the video.
Who the player is.
Yeah,
all
let
right.
you know, yes.
We'll get it.
All right. And tell you what, we've got some of the highlights, and we're going to get to that. And because that is a part. The bulk of these are from the first half, folks, but that's just the way. The Cards led at 12-6. And so let's recap for you just here briefly the scoring. It started with River Falls, 7:15 to go first quarter, as they got their first touchdown of the game. River Falls took that first drive, 14 plays, as I remember Dave telling us. Tino Massa, he was tough for the Cards to handle a 1-yard touchdown run. Actually, that was his lone run of the night, now that I think about it. The kick failed. It was 6-0. Then the Cards answered with 2:21 left first quarter. Jalen Smith a 1-yard touchdown run. The kick was blocked. We were 6 apiece until the Cardinals. Tyler Benke got the 2-yard touchdown run. And again, the kick was the 2-point conversion no good. It was a 12-6 game. Chippewa Falls led at the half, but in the second half, River Falls scoring with 5:47 to go in the third quarter as the running back that they turned to time and again tonight, Joseph Tarasevich, was able to score, and then they scored later in the fourth quarter. Todd Benedict, a 5-yard touchdown pass and a 2-point pass, and they got a third touchdown later to finish it out tonight and beat the Cards by a final of 28-12. But there were some Chi-High highlights. Let's give it a listen. A 6-0 game. Be sweet to march it down the field and score here on a 3rd and 3 from their own 43, going right to left. Schiltz under center. Wingbacks on both sides. Lone fullback. Receiver in motion. Benke, fake it. Hand off to the fullback. He's going to bounce it. Coming to the near side. Charging with the dash. He'll turn it around. Smith, and he'll get out of bounds in River Falls territory about the 43-yard lines. Jalen Smith ripping off a first down.
Well, I told you that Jalen Smith is an exciting runner to watch whenever he gets the ball, and there you go. He was dead to rights, bounced it outside for that yardage, brings it all the way down to the 44-yard line. Nice play.
Beat him, wouldn't it be? The Veterans Night like this, the inspiring night. All right, 1st and 5 from the 39, going right to left. The Cards. Schiltz under center. Pitch out, and this is going to be Benke.
Got it.
Benke. For the 35, the 30. Still on his feet about the 25-yard line. 14-yard run. Benke rips off another Cardinal first down. 15 for the Cards, just outside the 20-yard line on this rainy Friday evening. Clock zeroing in on 3 minutes shortly. Receiver in motion. Benke. He's going to hand off Benke around the far side. The 20. Still on his feet. The 15. The 10. Inside
nice
the
move.
10-yard line. Benke close to that first down. A little short.
I think he stretched. I think he might have got it.
I think they're going to mark it at the 6 or 7. Those opportunities here.
Let's punch it in.
All right, Alan, let me. You go ahead and call it. Take it from there. You're down there closer.
Okay, Talon Schiltz under center. It's a pitch to Jalen Smith. Touchdown.
There you go. The
Jalen
Cardinals
is
tie the
standing up.
game. 6 in studio. 4th and 1 from the 6-yard line. Musa hands it to Tarasevich. The Cards hit him, but I think
that's a stop.
That's a stop.
That is going to be a spot right there.
Let's see where they.
I think you're right. It depends on if they give him the spot.
Colin Clary, number 10.
The Cards are fired up and they stop him.
That's a huge play. Great play by Clary. He comes up with some huge plays throughout the year, and that's one of the biggest. What's going to hurt the Cardinals tonight?
2nd and 15 for Chippewa Falls now after that short gain on the run by Smith. And now Schiltz is off to the races, and he's brought down at the 34-yard line and yanked down there by River Falls, number 4 that time, Todd Benedict. But wow, Schiltz, what a run up the middle, Alan.
I thought they put him in the shotgun for the first time, and I was thinking maybe we're going to go past. But he just a design quarterback run. He just sprinted through the middle. I think he caught the defense off guard.
20.
With that speed. All right, so now it creates a 2nd and 10 from the 44 for the Cardinals. Still not in any hurry, just chewing up clock. River Falls with their talented run-pass options. They don't have the football.
And they've also moved into 4-down territory. And here
Schiltz,
you're going to see their first pass.
And he's got a completion out on the right side. And there's the completion to Jalen Smith. Drive.
This could be a 12, or I think it was an 11-minute drive if they can pull this off.
Schiltz under center, charging ahead. Benke pounding his way to the
the
26-yard line. And it is another Cardinal first down, their 9th of the night. And how about Tyler Benke getting it done, the 5'10", 185-pound junior, first down number 9.
Yeah, you're right. They did give him the full.
Yeah, they did.
The full 15.
All right, so Schiltz is under center now. Wingbacks on both sides. He's going to pitch it. Benke through the middle. Benke down to the 5-yard line, inside the 5-yard line. A great first down play for the Cards.
Yeah.
Offensive lineman now with Schiltz under center. And there's the pitch and running it in. Benke is in for the touchdown, and the Cardinals lead it 12-6.
Now they're coming out and spread here, but I still think what we're going to see is a run on this play. But we'll see.
Right.
It's down to 38, so maybe they will pass.
Tyler from the pistol, running back to behind him.
That's
and
a good
be a
call.
Fake on the reverse. Jalen Smith going to take it to the 40, the 45, midfield, the 45, the 40, and he's out of bounds inside the 40.
And we got a late hit, maybe. Oh, I thought the ref was looking for his flag there. That would have been huge, but
I wish Dave would have had ref capacity at that particular point. You didn't. And so, again, the Cards struggled to get first downs or points in the second half, didn't score at all. But this one highlight stood out to us situation. But, yeah, we had a ton of fun highlights for you in the first half. I don't have any saved, and we're into this early from the second half yet. So I'd like to. Talon Schultz, the quarterback from the pistol with the running back behind him. He'll take it. High snap. Looks down the field.
There's your highlight right there.
Got him. Yes, down the middle of the 40 and still on the move all the way to midfield. And there's the Cardinals with a big 40-yard completion all the way down the field to Smith. And that closes out our highlights. And ultimately, Chi coming up on the short end, 28-12, as the Cards drop to 1-3 on the season, 1-2 in the conference. River Falls now 4-0, and they are 3-0 in the BRC. And for Chi, next up, it's Rice Lake next Friday night, 6:35.
Yeah, just more continuation of it doesn't get any easier. But, I'll tell you, Halvo, you really called that one. We got to have you call for big plays more often, and maybe that's what would have done it. But I'll tell you, what a fun first half to watch, just a slugfest. You go before that first 2 minutes, you have River Falls take the ball, take the opening kickoff, huge drive, about a 10-play drive. They score a touchdown. Chi comes back with a 14-play drive. They score a touchdown. River Falls comes back slugging with a 12, 13-play drive. Chi stops them on that huge fourth down that you called out by Clary with that big stop. And then Chi marches down the field on an 18-play drive. I mean, up to that point, just a slugfest of these huge drives on offense. Consistent. Nothing, no big plays, just consistent offense. And that was what we needed to see, and it was fun to, at least get to watch that much. But like Coach Brago said, they got to take the next step and finish these games.
Tomorrow we would point you towards McDonald Volleyball, again on the Wogo Sports YouTube channel and Facebook. Caleb Swenson and company on the call. 8:40 tomorrow morning at the McDonald High School Gym, the Debbie Raisler Invitational. So, again, watch that or turn out and support it. A number of teams. It'll be volleyball all day on the Wogo Sports YouTube channel and Facebook. Thanks so much to our radio producer. Well, first off, to my broadcast partners. Thank you, Dave Check. Thank you, Alan Dunham. And also to our radio producer, Colin Nichols, and to the adventuresome Sam Aberley. I'm Mark Halverson, thanking you for joining us again. The final score, Chi comes up in the short end of a 28-12 score versus River Falls. And we wish you the best. You can find the podcast shortly at wogo.com and also the video replay at the Wogo Sports YouTube channel. Thanks so much for listening, and for all who helped, good night.
WOGO, your sports station.
Chi High football on WOGO has been brought to you by the YMCA of the Chippewa Valley, Royal Credit Union, Wynn Family Dentistry, Peterson Volker Funeral Chapel and Cremation Services, Nicolay Bank, Ashley Construction, Weersgala Plumbing and Heating, Stelter Incorporated, Kelm Law Firm, Wisconsin Surplus Online Auctions, Choice and Ford of Chippewa Falls, White City Glass, Kurth Heating and Cooling, Holly Bovey of Coldwell Banker Brenizer Realtors, Mauer Sperry Insurance, Quality Propane, Metropolis Resort and Action City, Chippewa Valley Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, Northwestern Bank, and Check Law Firm. Thanks for listening to Chi High Cardinals football on WOGO Sports. We now return to our regularly scheduled programming already in progress.
Pastor was able to turn him in, or they got the family of the shooter to turn them in?
Well, it was a minister, and the minister went to a minister who was involved with law enforcement, by the way, and his good friend is a